Yeah, can say that I don't know about being broke, no. In cities you ain't been, and places you won't go. You moving in slow-mo, I'm living the fast life. Addicted since I felt, but getting this cash life. You don't need to ask twice, you heard of the young guy. Started off small time, now I'm alumni. Because I'm young fly, dumb high. And the flow like mine ain't easy to come by. I'm over in Cali, watching the sunrise. I'm meeting in New York, I beat up by lunchtime. To fly to Miami for the end of the night done. If I ain't a star, well then I'm living just like one. I'm feeling just like my life may be too good, so I keep it too real. God made me too hood. You thinking I'll fail, bro? Hell no. I stick to my grind like Velcro. I'm getting
all these women, all these cars, counting my cash. Life with the stars, why is life this good? Go ahead, go grind, go get it. Pick the man and get with it. I really don't know about you, man. You should get with it. Life in the fast lane, push it to the limit. Why is life this good? Go ahead, go grind, go get it. Pick the man and get with it. I really don't know about y'all. I really live in the fast lane. I grind it and I did it on my way. Now that it's over, I really
don't know about y'all. No, I don't know what you into. Made it to the top after all I done been through. I'm sharp as a Ginsu. You won't find shit that the kid got on at any mall that you been to. Call them official, or maybe exclusive. It ain't nothing major, it's just how I do shit. And nothing but new shit, new era, new fit. In a new town, trying to fuck with a new bitch. I'm just something ruthless, no it ain't easy, but that's how I got it. I make you believe me, it's nothing like TV, it's more like a movie. Niggas might have heard that I came up as true. We getting
all these women, all these cars, counting my cash. Life with the stars, why is life this good? Go ahead, go grind, go get it. Pick the man and get with it. I really don't know about you, man. You should get with it. Life in the fast lane, push it to the limit. Why is life this good? Go ahead, go grind, go get it. Pick the man and get with it. I really don't know about y'all.
But I'm G-double-O-D, high off life, yeah, I think I'm a OD. Me and my Codys be keeping them rolling. Thought we brought enough with us, we gon' need more trees. Some niggas be low-key, but fuck ain't flashy. Clothes are expensive, bitches are classy. This in a moment, but then nothing pass me. This what I say when they ask me.
They walk up to me, I be like,
I really live in the fast lane. I grind it and I did it on my way. Now that it's over, I really don't know about y'all. I won't sit here and keep watching these things happen in front of my eyes. Go ahead, go grind, go get it. Pick the man and get with it. I really don't know about y'all. All these cars, counting my cash. Life with the stars, why is life this good? Go ahead, go grind, go get it. Pick the man and get with it. I really don't know about you, man. You should get with it. Life in the fast.
Twisted Tea.
It's Young Khalifa, man. It's Young Khalifa, man. Taylor gang or die. I see you staring, I'm at the bar. You tired of them lanes, you wanna be with a star. I got a place you wanna go. Only job for the mother, God, for me you lose control. You lose control. You lose control. You lose control. She don't know me, but I know her. I met plenty of type before. Love a nigga with a fancy car. Live your life like a movie star. Got a thing for expensive clothing. Fuck with it if it's frozen. You got it all, and worry about a thing, no, not at all. The music was on, had that sour smoke in the air. Her nigga was jocking, I told her, come over here to my section. He make sure the runway is clear. Then we take off. Leave that extra baggage, girl, so we can float on. I see you staring, I'm at the bar. You
roll while you driving. You tired of them lanes, saying he gon' try and never change. Now you out flying with the planes.
Watching us, I hope they've been watching us. They can see what I see. Girl, what you do to me. People trying to talk to us, but no, ain't no stopping us. It's hard to unlock you from all that you got on me. I see you staring, I'm at the bar. You tired of them lanes, you wanna be with us. I got a place you wanna go. Only job for the mother guys with me, you lose control. You lose control. You lose control. You lose control. You lose control.
Italian sausage, bacon, and pepperoni for only $8.99. That's the lowest price in 3 meat pizzas, right, Professor?
Yeah. You are now tuned in to WEED. I am your host, Mr. Easy Rider. You done? Always rolling up back to back. But right now, we're going to take you on a smooth ride. Straight out of the 412, my man Wiz Khalifa here. It's something y'all can all sing along to. I be rolling, riding, oh so high, I be so high. Say I'm that guy you wanna ride with. Like my car get inside it. You excited? I'll blame you everywhere I go.
Welcome, folks. Good morning, good afternoon, what have you. Welcome to episode 15 of the shittiest show on YouTube on Ice. Episode 15. I'm your host and the most froze and the CEO of Glacier Mountain Comics. They call me Glacier. Welcome to the show. We're gonna smoke and be all kinds of boring today. I got my fucking sour kosher kush vape, honey palm vape with the live rosin diamonds in it. I got my fucking iced coffee. You know what I'm saying, gang? Fucking drinking donuts through a straw. America. You know who I am. You know who I am. Ain't got shit to do with me. My sick dog, my nigga. If not a win, fucking rap star, I just get it how I live. This ain't the first time that you heard about Wiz. How you feel the need to front and act like it is. You ain't the type to just that ain't in 1 pound. Letting me come round, now she a bust down. Feeling my combo, then mommy, let's ride out. Right now, I'll show you what I'm about. Try to throw when you see me in the club. But you know who I am. Yo. Hold on, check this out. They know who I am. Nobody knows how to Larry Bazaar's empty. The Groovy Grog is empty. And the Blue Lagoon is empty. Wow. I wonder if there was a show last week.
Did Kiana have a show last night? I didn't even see if Kiana had a stream last night. Alright, one more song so I can smoke a little bit more, and then we'll get this show going, alright? So I'm turning this bitch back up. I'm just gonna puff.
You
Our fighter.
and this is your
Modelo is all about fighting.
award. Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
Yeah. Do, 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 do. Uh-huh.
Sledrin. Look, nigga, I'm the Ross, a motherfucking animal. One war, one phone calls, how I handle you. On the grind, pussy niggas hate. Bitch, I'm out in different states, politicking, getting cake. Fill my lungs with the best weed, pockets with them dollar signs. Run with them niggas holding blocks like a Columbine. I'm a star, ain't a choice, so I gotta shine. Bars Pittsburgh, I'm the voice, so I gotta rhyme. Grind all the time, ever since the first day. Now I'm getting cake like a day became my birthday. Something like an earthquake. The way the shit drop, I be at the tip top, posted with a big knot. You ain't known, ho, you sit at home and just watch. Less than haters, stone cold spectators. Same lanes turn out to be investigators. Nowhere near comfortable, need extra paper. City on smash, streets on lock. 100 real niggas with their heats on cock. Got my pockets on swole, still need more guac. Plus the hood say they love to hear the young boy talk. Got the city on smash, streets on lock. 100 real niggas with their heats on cock. Got my pockets on swole, still need more guac. Plus the hood say they love the way the young boy talk. Hey, the jeans spent about $1.45 on them. If he tripped the team, $1.45's on him. When we hit the scene, the club hoes just pile on them. You scrub, show them groupies love, I just style on them. See me and my guys, know a couple thou on them. But don't trip, I'm with a clique that's known to wild stump you. Fuck around, dump you. You ain't heard, we in the burg. Niggas put their guns down, fuck around, jump ya. Leave you slump with your block knocked off. I'll be riding something classic with the top chopped off. Full of weed in the rill. I made it out of nothing round them thieves and defenders. Ride with keys and they fenders. Now we all big spenders. You can ask about them, they'll know it's me. Cause you smell dope, blow it by the elbow. This shit is fun for me. Eating, you niggas dumb hungry. I dare one of you to come for me. City on smash, streets on lock. 100 real niggas with their heats on cock. Got my pockets on swole, still need more guac. Plus the hood say they love to hear the young boy talk. Got the city on smash, streets on lock. 100 real niggas with their heats on cock. Got my pockets on swole, still need more guac. Plus the hood say they love the way the young boy talk.
All right, folks. That was a good little smoky smoke sesh. Oh shit, my ears. The hell is that? Weed roller, Star Power. Oh yeah, I forgot about Star Power before Deal or No Deal. But welcome, folks. Episode 15 of On Ice. I'm your host, the most froze, and CEO of Glacier Mountain Comics. And the first thing we're gonna start the show off with, let me see. Alright, I think I need a little bit more smoky smoke. Maybe, oh, I gotta get the Chiquita banana really quick, and I gotta blow my nose. But we're gonna start this show off. yeah, we're gonna head over to the Texas Mofo channel. And we're gonna revisit some of this Dungeoneer lore, you know what I'm saying, gang? The reason I wanted to share this video will become apparent to you at the end of the video. Let's just say Von Coleman got a very interesting nickname with this video.
You look.
Oh, you know what I was thinking about too? I gotta make it back to my kid, right? But I know I'm gonna troll the fuck out of them, so I think I'm gonna hire a Navy SEAL to walk around with me at CCON this Sunday, just in case the Dark Betrayer has put together all his tip money and paid a Lazmat off to go crazy jihad. I have my Navy SEAL walking around with me. But yeah, catch me at a CCON this Sunday the 29th from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. In Seabright, New Jersey. CCON. And I'll probably be there later than 4, to be honest, because we're going to have to clean up and shit. So if anybody's going to the Seabright, New Jersey CCON, yeah, I could probably smoke some, oh fuck, I keep forgetting. I gotta look up the laws for New Jersey. But if the laws are like New York, we could smoke some doobies in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying, gang? So come out and see me this Sunday in Seabright, New Jersey for CCON, 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. But I probably won't even head back. I won't even hit the road till like 6. So you have a little bit of time to catch me if that's what you're into. All right, let's see. What was I gonna do? I don't even remember what I was gonna do. Oh yeah, the Chiquita banana. Fuck, I started my day off with oh, it's not indica at least. Hybrid. Maybe that's why I'm not completely up. Oh no, oh yeah, hybrid. So it's probably got some sativa in there. Hey, I lucked out. Okay, let's see. Here we go. So, yeah, I think they came up with an interesting name for somebody in this video, and it was pretty hilarious. So, all right, guys, Texas Mofo. Shout out to Texas Mofo. This clip is called "Revisiting the Dungeon Lore." Here we go, folks. Here we go.
Like a dungeoneer.
It's because he is one. He's the lead dungeoneer.
I'm the leader. Who's the leader?
All those dungeoneers sat around that night, unmotivated to do anything degenerate, and then
they called it off.
The elevator doors opened up and outpoured Cecil on acid.
Freshly coming off
that
of
party time poison.
Thought I was washed up, gone for the night.
Must have got it from
sitting
party
around
time
the
poison.
hotel lobby drinking, and I said,
being miserable.
"We're going out, motherfuckers. We ain't staying here."
Yeah.
And we had a good night.
Pied Piper of the Dungeoneers.
And then John, like the Grinch looking down on Whoville, was like, they're not having fun.
They're not having fun.
Yeah, they're just degenerate, those Who's in Whoville.
Oh, I figured they were having a lot of fun.
Yeah, we had fun.
I mean, that's degeneracy is fun, right? I mean, that's the kind of thing. It's that, ooh, this is naughty. Having a lot of fun doing this. Look at that butt plug.
It was a good night.
Butt. Yeah.
Yeah, he even let us take it out and sniff it. But then people were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, the guys were masturbating to the girls we were with." It's like, no, they weren't. Like that shit never. Like then their own stories started going on. Like no one was jerking off. No one
Oh.
was. First of all, fucking, we were biggins.
Dude, they probably won't even talk about it, and I shouldn't even be talking about it. But yeah, it's probably along the same lines as what he just said. Like stories start snowballing, then everybody had their own fucking variation of what happened. Well, they're not gonna talk about it on this stream because Anna's on here. But yeah, it was very interesting. One story made all of you guys that were going to the dungeon that night, made all of you guys sound like you're not real men. I'm not gonna get into the story, but everybody's heard it. You guys probably know about the story. If that story is true, it makes you guys sound really, really, really bad. Shame. If the story is true, shame. Be real men, please. At all times. Especially if we're we're associates, we're internet friends, considered part of the umbrella or family tree of CG. Please be real men in all situations. It's like that saying out there, even if it's not my kid, like I'll protect all the kids, make sure all, like, it's that school bus thing where like kids were getting kidnapped or whatever. But yeah, sayings like that, like, no matter the situation, be a man.
Who literally looks like Thor. Like, you ain't, and these guys look like the guys who were nude were like elderly. They were like what you expect on a nude beach. It's always old men, like that are like emaciated.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
disgusting.
Like, you are
You
not
would know.
fucking. Yeah, that's what it was. It was like two guys like that, and a couple of girls that were naked were okay. But there was like 1,000 people in a club and like 3 or 4 people that were nude. It was bullshit. It was like going to Disney World and you walk by the guy in a Mickey costume. You know what I mean? You might see him once during the day. That's it. They were probably hired by the club. Anyway, those guys were not walking up to the girls we were with and fucking with them. You know, they would have got fucking. It was I don't know who started.
Oh, there, he talked about it right there.
So was Cecil nude? No. No. I didn't even.
Just gotta think about it.
No. We have fun here. Anyway, it was a good night. It's sad that outsiders like John had to come and just crush people. Like young Von Colin.
Oh,
Coleman.
fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, I never saw
that.
that.
Was a Freudian
Colon before, but now I'm calling that all the time.
That was.
And then when he gives me shit about it, I'm going to say, hey, Cecil made it up.
Von Colin, bro. What the fuck did Texas Mofo just do? Is that even legal to show on YouTube? What the fuck is that?
You are not fucking.
Whole face turned into a booty hole.
Guys like that, and a couple of girls that were naked. Guy in a Mickey, you know, they would have got fucking. It was I don't know who started that, but that never happened. So was Cecil nude? No. No. I didn't even.
Just gotta think about it. No.
No.
He's got to think about it. That was funny.
No. I don't know who started that, but that never happened.
Oh.
So was Cecil nude? No. No. I didn't even.
Just gotta think about it. No.
No. We have fun here. Anyway, it was a good night. It's sad that outsiders like John had to come and just crush people. Like young Von Coleman. Why they call him Von Coleman?
Yeah, we know what was on your brain.
I've never called him Von.
Fuck, there it is. There it is in all its fucking glory.
Now that is a Freudian
colon before.
Man, Texas mofo, what the fuck? Are you allowed to show that on YouTube?
colon.
Oh, it's the Animorph. The Animorph. Oh shit!
I've never called him Von Colon.
Now that is a Freudian
colon before, but now I'm gonna call him that all the time.
That was Von.
And then when he gives me shit about it, I'm gonna say, "Hey, Cecil made it up."
Cecil's like, I like that guy. Oh, I like that guy. Yeah, fucking right. See, he's been sent in from the jump. He fucking smeared all the Dungeoneers who were just chilling in the hotel lobby. This guy gets fucking 10 Big Macs sent to his room, and she's like, okay, I got the Big Macs, let's go. Fucking dirties their name by bringing them to this fucking sex dungeon. And then here is just this is the nail in the coffin. This is the icing on the cake. This is fucking taking a shit on your way out. And he fucking, oh man, he finishes him off with the Von Cole. Oh. Did he just pull off like the gay of the year? Like, I don't know. You tell me.
I've never called him Von Colon.
Now that is a Freudian
colon before, but now I'm gonna call him that all the time.
That was Von.
And then when he gives me shit about it, I'm gonna say, "Hey, Cecil made it up." Throw you right under the bus.
Von, I apologize if you're watching. Von Colon.
Von Colon.
All right. Anyway,
the gift that keeps on giving.
That's his name now. Thanks, Cecil. Please don't do that. I like him. Good one, Cecil. Von's over.
Oh, thank you, Texas mofo. It's fucking hilarious. Leader of the Dungeoneers, you know what I'm saying, gang? What is this? When did I like this? What the fuck is this? Bruh, what is this? Mom, stop, Naruto, Jutsu, or Gang
Get it off.
Oh,
They got you in
okay,
the
I
game?
remember liking this.
No, if you in the game, you're not gonna be playing this. What was that you was doing with your hands? What, this? Yeah, don't be doing all of that. What is that? It's Naruto.
Oh, fuck, dude. Homie just fucking throw up the Naruto signs. That shit's hilarious. His mom's like, hey, you can't be in a gang. Dude, that's what like I'm sitting here worrying about it. Like it's getting closer, but I know I'm gonna get the new Grand Theft Auto game, and now my kid's at the age where, you know, gaming is a thing to him. Like, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to supervise like heavy because there's gonna be people like Finatra and shit on fucking Grand Theft Auto. I can't let my kid get initiated into that lifestyle. It's gonna be some hard parenting all across the world when Grand Theft Auto comes out. Some of us parents are gonna probably feel like we need a raise. You ever fucking had to do that, bro? Like, fucking, like you come back in from smoking a cigarette and you can hear like some fucking, just some shit that your kid should not be listening to on YouTube, and you're fucking running over that tablet as quick as you can. Fuck. Like, and kids' YouTube is so strange, man. If any of you guys got kiddos, man, like, man, half of these fucking YouTube channels that my kids be watching, like, dude, if those, like, the hosts of those kids' channels, like, if they were fucking CG, bro, or, like, any of this, like, fucking, internet land of YouTube streamers and shit. Oh my god. Like if they were in our circles, they'd get torn to pieces, man. You should see some of these fucking dweebs, bro. And it's like, and then when your kid starts acting like those YouTube personalities, you're just like, fuck. Like, oh my god, bro. Like if any like these YouTube channels, and then they sell their shitty toys at like Walmart and shit, because the thing with like the children's channels and stuff is like you can't monetize. Like if you're making your videos for kids, like you can't monetize them or something. So then they just fucking they like make all these shitty little merch or like shitty little fucking tchotchkes and get your fucking kids to want to go to Walmart and buy them. And then you go and get them. They're like, holy shit. They're like horrible quality. They're like a Super Asia Fun Toy made them. You know what I'm saying, guys? I have no idea what this is. This is a really old video. It's the Dick Show album. So what was all this stuff then? Oh, okay. So this is where the album starts. What the fuck is the Dick Show album?
Okay, bit of a false start. Pardon me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Here we go.
What is this? Did a fan make this album?
I'm gonna listen with my eyes closed. Like I'm in the Oculus Rift cyberspace era. With naked virtual women, robots, sex robots.
Presenting.
That's a cool effect.
Upload since the Dick Show channel was nuked. The Dick Show now on Rumble. What's going on? Oh, there goes my internet again.
Yeah! Welcome! Oh, wait. Oops. Guys, I'm just learning how to do this. Sorry. I think I messed it up already. Yeah, here we go.
And put together amazing music for the show. Dude, that's a long intro song.
Disgusting piece of art steals the Chick Masterson title. This is
Black Pill 2.
Because I've just had the idea. This is Lakembra with the Black Pill 2 Blacked Harder remix. You guys have to send Cernovich a copy. Because this is great. Axel woke up at 4 a.m. for this. If you're the same dude that came to Chicago, dude, what's up?
The Ballad of Goss.
Spend a lot of time on makeup and shit.
Oh,
Hard
shit.
Men Working Hard, the Ballad of the Goss. This is.
This here's a tale.
Larry!
Folks named Dick and Maddox.
Oh no.
Dick was a dick, but Maddox, well, he was something else.
Well, Dick and Maddox used to host a show I kinda liked.
They still do. It's just a lot bigger and it makes a lot more money.
Oh, this is when the show was still around, huh?
Apples, boxes, cucks, and dogs, earthquakes, fries, and the rest. But they also had a super loud, unexpected guest. See, there was another man in town, his name Mysterios. A boisterous man without a plan, he would join in with his bros. Who could forget
God, I love Larry's voice.
as handsome as he's high? Brandy with his hair.
His wife hears that in bed. Can you imagine that? Larry will be plowing his wife from behind. Yeah, I got me. You know? I sound like an air raid siren's little brother. Larry's just hammering it down. You know, he's probably got the crossbar. And you put it on a chick's back, crossbar. Oh, how to get in there, and he's like, and then he gets that voice that's not trying to be Batman. Christian Bale was trying to be Larry.
Did bring in an awful lot of problems, but the real problems had only just begun.
You see, Maddox had a way that he would treat his lady friends. While Dick, he loved to play the fool, it was always just pretend. But Maddox had a different way of going about things. While Mysterios was a sneaky Greek, he was no Armenian. Maddox's temper was known to be a little combustible.
Yeah, a little bit.
Even tried to stump the man we all knew was unstoppable.
Maddox suicide bombed me, basically. He strapped his career onto him and ran it in me in the metaphorically. Maddox suicide bombed me. That's what he did. Maddox is a suicide bomber.
Maddox
He put
the jihad.
His books and his reputation on him went and came running at me and tried to blow up. And the Patreons are like the U.S., the fucking U.S. Army, like,
Jeez.
right? He did. He tried to fucking suicide, but he took everything. That's in his thinking as a suicide bomber. Like, he strapped everything he had. This is me. I'm coming to get you, kabloom. And I'm like, Neo, no. I'm like,
And never looked back.
yeah. And I'm like, the Fantastic Four, the woman, God damn it. Is there a man that has that power? Probably not, because that's like a extension of like women's need to protect.
Magneto.
Good female superheroes always have like a female instinct superpower, like protection, deception, like Mystique, deception.
He found himself with adoring fans who bought him a house. While Maddox's days are numbered. 2 if you count the cows.
Oh, amazing. Patricia S. is amazing. Cheers, buddy.
Alright, so wow, what a throwback. I listened to the Dick Show album by music provided by Working Men, I think. Working Men. Alright guys, so let's take a look at some current campaigns on Indiegogo, shall we? Yes, we shall. Currently, right now, available for the next 22 days only. There will be no in demand. Godlike, the Romulus Saga, Volume 2. A new Dark Age has begun. It's by John Malin, and it's best described as Game of Thrones meets the Marvel Universe. 10,000 years from now, the galactic wars have ended, and a new Dark Age has begun. In the last standing years of the Great War, humanity fought in vain against the Aeon. They say that a man armed with the Tristar, the Sword of Power, fought the enemy back across the galaxy, sacrificing his own life. He was called the Romulus. 2,000 years later, Atreus, a man haunted by visions of a bygone age in the mythical world known as Earth, must remember his past to save the last of humanity on a distant, dying world. In an age where magic and super science are one, to kill a god, a champion must become godlike. Shane Davis says this is groundbreaking. There's the cover that had the Head Wound Gang going crazy because of the nice melons. You know what I'm saying, gang? And the fallacies that we see. Grab it. Then we got the Cat Pappy cover, the mange. There you got the Shane Davis cover. Big tri-sword. Yeah. God, like the Romulus saga. Supplemental 2. Supplemental 2. Captain Infinity as an attack dog. Wait. Oh. Yes, dude. We get Engine Part 2. I just got done reading that in the supplemental. Oh, and Justin Murphy's back on it. Sweet. Oh, and he brought Von Klaus back. Lords of Abaddon Part 2. I haven't finished even reading Lords of Abaddon #1 yet. But I know that I preferred my taste. I preferred Justin Murphy's art more than this Brett Barkley guy, but I gotta finish reading it because it is written by Klaus, so it's probably gonna be good. You know what I'm saying, gang? Von Klaus is a pretty decent writer. Monster MD was good.
I've seen how far we've gone, and it's breaking me. I've held onto the stone, and it's taking me down. Just a way of preparing you for the cold realities of everyday's grind. Just a way of awaiting you with this sense of severe way of life.
Godlike.
That trailer gets you amped, huh? Oh. Chicken Pants. Caleb. What's this show about? Oh, I don't know. It's like a variety show, I guess. It's trying to mix nerdy stuff, nerdy comic book stuff, and internet locale and indie internet comic drama and whatnot. I don't know. It's like a little variety show. But yeah, this variety show you could see all kinds of things. Like you can see Nick Rekieta getting locked up. You could see Aaron and Holte getting locked up. You could see April Steel Toes ex. You could see her virtual court thing. You could see Klippa getting arrested. Klippa going to a warehouse. You never know what you might see on this variety show. Dude, we literally saw Klippa get arrested. And yeah, so yeah. Actually, we'll continue with that. Fucking see somebody file a police report. See, the indie comic scene, locale internet land is forever giving. Just like E says, the trash is forever. Somebody's got to take it out.
All right, this is the main sheriff's office. How can I help you?
Oh, mate, I need to file a report.
Okay, what about?
Oh, mate, I've had a falling out, and I need you to arrest a man who ain't my friend anymore.
Did this man do anything to you?
No, mate, nothing violent. It's just how it works is when two friends break up, one of them's got to go to jail, and it ain't gonna be me.
Oh, fuck.
So help me understand. So you guys had a argument.
No, mate, not an argument. I don't like his friends. His friends and me don't get along, so he's got to go to jail.
Oh shit. Putting your
Okay,
friends in
so
jail.
let me
Yeah,
understand.
mate, you're writing this down. This is real important stuff, mate. I called all the way from the Oz.
Let me get a number 2 pencil real quick. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, mate, that's my favorite.
Hey guys, you won't believe this one. Okay, I got my number 2 pencil. So because a guy doesn't, because you don't like his friends, I don't understand. This makes no sense to me. I'm sorry.
Well, his friends, mate, get this, right. They're trying to destroy me business by showing everybody things I said 7 years ago on message boards.
But these are posted publicly.
Yeah, mate, but you can't just talk about shit like that. That's personal stuff, mate. See, I told this fella, his name's Cider. Yeah, you might know him. He's pretty important in Maine, right? Yeah, whatever. But
Who the fuck is Cider?
anyway, yeah, he's dangerous, mate. If you don't know him, he's probably blown something up, mate. You probably better get to it, right? He's dangerous.
Guys, get the
Better
padded
arrest
car.
him. In fact, mate, oh, a padded car.
Oh yeah, no, don't worry about it. That was about something else. Keep going.
No, mate. I'm familiar with him. I went to a summer camp once. Had plenty of those things.
Okay. So you're in Maine, right?
No, mate. I'm in the Australia.
Oh shit.
Wait. Okay. So you're putting in a complaint about a United States citizen, but you're from Australia. In Australia right now.
Right. It's against the Geneva Convention to not be friends with the Australians.
Okay. So in these public forum posts that you made on yourself.
Yeah, mate, sorry, I'm running away from a gunfight in the background. You can't hear it because I'm really good with the mic, right? But there's a gunfight behind me. Trust me, mate. I'm getting away from it, though.
But I thought guns are illegal. Never mind. You know what? Never mind.
Yeah, mate, it's not important. Cider is a terrorist. Got it? He's a terrorist. In fact, he's probably typhoid Mary for the COVID, right? It's probably all his fault, you see? Terrorist.
We have produced some of the best
Hold on. I'm writing that down with my number 2 pencil.
internet villainous personas
This guy is a
the world has ever seen
keep
around
going.
these parts.
Yeah, mate. So he's giving out like personal information, right? Like we talked for like a while in DMs, and he's not posting me DMs, but he's like talking about him in public, mate. And it's got to be stopped, mate. It can't be
The
allowed
best
to happen.
villains the world has ever seen. The best internet personality
I'm having a hard
villains
time following your reasoning with this.
created
Why
here,
can't
forged
you do
in the
this?
fires of the
Well,
chat.
it's real simple, right? If you respected Australian law, you'd understand this. Two friends cannot have a falling out with one of them having to go to jail.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, mate, we got a real nice prison over here in Gumnut Gully, right? Real nice prison. It'd do him right. You know,
I'm not Gully.
What was the name of that?
Nice ride,
What was it? The Gumnut Gully?
Gumnut Gully prison, mate. Gumnut Gully.
Can you tell me how to spell Gumnut, please?
G
G U
M as in Martin.
Okay, M as in Martin.
Yeah. N as in N-word.
And okay, N-word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And U as in uppity.
Uppity.
Yeah, and nut as in a T at the end of nut, right? With a T like tumbler. That's a good one,
okay.
right?
Yeah. Guys, make sure you bring the non-lethals. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Can you tell me where I could locate you?
Yeah, mate. I'm in South Oz. You could trace the call, right, mate? You could trace it.
No, I need your address, please.
Oh, mate, you see, that's the digger there. We're gonna have to do some paperwork because I can't have me private address getting in the hands of terrorists.
No, trust me. We're gonna go get this evil cider fellow you're talking about, but I need to get your address so we have somebody to contact you to make sure that you're okay and that they didn't fly to Australia to hurt you in any way.
No, I'm not worried about him hurting me, mate. See, this is you got to understand Oz law. The Oz law says that two friends can't have a falling out. It doesn't have to be violent, mate, but they can't not be friends. One of them's got to go to jail.
Okay, so you're telling me you won't give me your address, but you're gonna accuse this guy of
we got to fill out the proper paperwork, mate. We can talk to me lawyer, Rocket lawyer. I'm sure you've heard of him. He's quite powerful in the States, right? Good old Rocket.
You mean the website?
Oh, fuck off, mate! You and your goddamn web.
Hello? Oh, this fucking guy's a goddamn basket case.
R.I.P. Testify. All right. Let's check out another current live campaign right here on Indiegogo. Shane Davis's Inglorious Rex comic book 3. Imagine when we get to Inglorious Rex 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $5. $5 for the mange. Woo! Let's go! That was a horrible let's go. Let's watch this trailer though, you know what I'm saying, gang?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Truth always hurts worse. Doing good till first reverse, now you last. Blast of the past. It's cool though. Last card player right. Uno. We never let up. Been down forever. Sick man, we fed up. Know that we tired. Wake up the beast that's been sleeping inside. It's time to ride. We ready to slide. Hard headed. I will not listen if you do not get it. That's your bad.
Oh, Mark Millard.
Up in the sky like we see you feet up.
Hold on. This is dedicated to JDA, Matt Barr, John's Longbox.
It's time to ride. We ready to slide. Hard headed. I will not listen if you.
I've always been a fan of Shane Davis, but this is his absolute best start yet. Mark Millar. Mark Miller.
Do not get it, that's your bad. Keep up in the sky like we see you feet up. Metal meets metal, it's no keeping up. Sniper division, it's no seeing us. This here is earned, ain't no hookups. Swift you wanna eat, gotta cook up. Next level on the way, better look up. Swift you wanna eat, gotta cook up. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Can't kill my dreams, you ain't ready. I'm headed, I'm headed, I'm headed. Straight to the list with the legends.
Alright. Inglorious Rex 3. Shane Davis's Inglorious Rex comic book 3. Now over on Indiegogo. Wait. I'm so confused. I thought it was like 120,000. What's going on? Maybe there's two. Maybe I was looking at. Oh yeah, because he's got it on his 9 Lives website too, right? So maybe that's what I was saying. Inglorious Rex Volume 3. Fighting Spirit. Monster Martial Arts. Setting the campaign up with some moving visuals. Inglorious Rex 3 Fighting Spirit is a 48-page graphic novel by Shane Davis, Rising Star MMA fighter Alex Stone steps for the first time into the world of Rex fighting, where 20 tons of genetically manipulated clones are hitched to the neural systems of their human pilots. Twisted together in no holds barred, high stakes cage fighting. Now, Alex and his Rex 232 find themselves crowned the newest Rex champion. His path is a rocky one as he struggles with his newfound duty to the city. And it all comes to a head when former girlfriend and fellow Rex fighter Anna Atomic challenges him for his title. The stakes cannot be higher until they find themselves facing the annihilation of their home by a powerful new force. Does he have what it takes to defend the city and protect humanity's future? Whoa! The all-in Beast Box. Look, there's that little T cover. Everything's in there. The Master Racer's card. I don't know what this is. It might be a mouse pad. It might be yeah, it's got the cut corner, right? Ba-dum, ba-dum. Rex Razor minifigure. Wait, does it say what that is then? Black and white cover. Oh, it's probably a lenticular poster. Got it. Fighting spirit. Putting the Ville Horde. Ooh, that's a cool page. Perspective wise, building in like the smog, the foggy, the haze. Damn. Oh, is this a double page spread? Or oh no, cover to volume 2. So it's a wraparound cover. Monster Martial Arts. That's a pretty cool cover too. The Red Rockets cover. "232 Beast Mode" is a prequel story about Nate Stone, illustrated by Anthony Gonzalez Clark. Anthony Gonzalez Clark. I like his work. I will remember that name. Oh wait, but I don't know who did this cover. Say. Doesn't look like it's signed by Shane. Who did this cover? The Rex Snapper and his pilot are also introduced at the end of Inglorious Rex 2. If you want to learn more about Nate and 232's first expedition outside of Ark City, you do not want to miss out on this book. Is that a little T again? Oh, Face Off. That's a pretty cool idea. Yeah, that's cool. Supplemental Volume 3. This book includes 2 exclusive supplemental stories, spanning the backstories of Anatomic and a secret short story about the world of Inglorious Rex. Stories will be written by Shane Davis and Lindsay In. Here's some of the art by Chris Graves below. Ooh. Yeah, Chris Graves is a heavy hitter. If you missed out on First Printing of Inglorious Rex Volume 1 and 2, you can now buy them both in one single trade collection. This book will contain all 106 story pages from both volumes. Damn, I want to know who did that one cover, man. If it's that Gonzalez guy, I wonder if he's got any available time now. Whoa, that's badass. That would be a badass original page. The Own of the Mange. Alright, guys, right now, live on IGG, and I think, I don't know what the site would be, probably 9livescomics.com, I'm guessing. But yeah, Inglorious Rex 3 Fighting Spirit, live, right now. Go back, you got 9 days left to back it. I'm not sure if they're going in demand or not. But 9 days. 9 days. Alright, let's see what else. What else? I think it was like... There's nothing better than Dead Air, you know what I'm saying, yeah? Maison Perrier. Maison Perrier. Dead air is filled by nonsense. Yeah, right here. Let's watch some shit. Welcome to episode 15 of On Ice. I'm your host, the Most Froze, and CEO of Glacier Mountain Comics. They call me Glacier. Thanks for watching the playback. If you are just tuning in, I'm going to share some motivational words from this man named Sammy Horowitz. think and the channel is from, I think, is Film Courage. Let's go, Sammy. What do you got to tell me?
Do you remember all the times when you just said, like, you remember saying, I want to get a job, I want to have a girlfriend, maybe I'll be the manager here, and now you realize, like, I mean, yeah.
This is what I realized. It's possible. I used to be like flummoxed that I'm doing any of this stuff. I got friends that are dead now, or people that I don't associate with anymore too. They would not believe what's happening. They wouldn't be able to comprehend it. Not because they're not intelligent, but because like they just wouldn't get it. I know that, and look, I've done a lot of television as a stuntman. You know, I've done a bunch of stuff. I know that guys in prison probably have seen my face 100 times, and probably they're like, wow, that guy looks familiar. Man, he looks like, you know. But they don't really think it's me, because it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't even make sense to me. I only tell you that because this business is so weird, and it's just so bizarre, the whole thing, that now it's just like, why not? Like, why not? We're here, we're doing it, you know, why not? Shit, I wrote a play, you know, and it got produced, got on a TV show.
Why not?
Pretty good writer. Why not? You know, I just feel like anybody can take that mindset. I'm not like a motivational speaker, coach, or anything. You know, it's like, why not you? Why not me? You know, if you want it, you want it. You go after it.
That's crazy, huh? Like, he was motivational without trying to be. Why not you? If you want it, go get it. All right, so this came across my algorithm, and I'm gonna watch it. 23 minutes long. I don't know if we'll have to watch all of it, but it's by this guy called Thinking Critical. And I think oh, okay, this doesn't come across my algorithm like randomly. This is one of your boy Zach's friends. So he put out a video 18 hours ago, 5 things that are driving me nuts in comics. Let's see what the description is before we start the video. Let's see. He says, modern comics are enough to drive... Oh, let me share my screen too first, so you guys can see what I'm seeing. Here we go. Thinking Critical. And let's see what he says in the description of the video. Modern comics are enough to drive a man mad. Marvel and DC are always pulling a new stunt, driving me nuts in my videos. Right here, right now, there are 5 things that are grinding my gears. Peter Griffin. Some of them are petty. Some of them are serious, long-standing issues. Wes breaks down what Marvel and DC are doing today that is sending him over the edge. 5 things that are driving nuts in comics. Oh, driving nuts. Okay, so let's see what Wes is thinking. Actually, let's see what the comments are saying first. Bellrock 4191. It's not driving me nuts. It drove me away. Let's see. Sean Sutton 699. Everything has to be gay. There is entirely too many Spider-Men and Green Lanterns, and the writers killing off well-known characters for their new lame-ass creations. I don't know anything about that. Placing the issue number on the bottom of the cover. Paper quality stinks. I agree. Like, our indie books have better paper quality than the Marvel books. Like, I feel like sometimes I'm gonna... Like, I just got Jonathan Hickman's Hawks and Pox, House of X, Powers of X. And it feels like I'm gonna rip the pages every time I turn it, and it fucking sucks, because I know this is one of the ones I'm gonna reread a bunch of times. Oh my god. Murdoch 8694. Placing the issue number at the bottom of the cover. Paper quality stinks. Number 3. It's just Tom King. What the fuck? It's just Tom King. Number 2, One More Day is still canon. 1B. That's fine. You named 7 reasons, you cheating motherfucker. Decompressed storytelling. I like really compressed storytelling. Marvel and DC cater to the vocal minority. Do they really, though? I don't think they do. I think 1B is the big one. Yeah, okay. Decompressed storytelling. Kakzok 1985. In the 80s and early 90s, almost every X-Men comic could stand on its own, even if it was a part of an ongoing storyline. Almost every issue was a good jumping on point. Bruh. That is... and that's hard to pull off. That's probably why, honestly, why it only lasted that long. But as long as you can do that kind of thing, keep doing it. That's what I'm talking about right there. Episodic, no serialized shit, unless it's like a really big story that pops in your head, and you're just like, gotta be episodic, or episode 10, part 1, episode 10, part 2. That's what you gotta do, but it should be, try to avoid it. And like every see, that's hard thing to do too, because then it gets a lot, you have to accept a lot of cheese and a lot of corniness. Like in order to make every good issue a jumping on point is really fucking hard, because you basically have to like find ways, creative ways of like hiding characters' abilities or personality traits, or like shit that a first time reader wouldn't know about your characters. Like, you can't expect your readers to know everything, but that's one of the golden things if you can pull it off. For as long as you can go, do that shit, bruh. Serialized shit has gotta go. But I also want to bring back double features. 2 different properties on the same bill in the same book. All right, so let's see what Critical Thinker had to say. And then we'll probably go watch your boy Zach video. Old school. He's got the fucking 10-pound omnibus, that 10-pound Jack Kirby New Gods omnibus from DC. I wonder how much that thing is right now. I might
If you're a fan of the channel, you've been watching me for a while, you know there are some things that just grind my gears. They drive me nuts. And I'm going to talk about 5 things today in comic books that are driving me nuts. Some of them are petty. Some of them are new. Some of them are old. Some of them are big time issues within comic books that are just driving me absolutely insane. And they need to stop. That's what they need to do. And I want to hear from you guys. What is driving you nuts in comic books today? Put it in the comment section. If I get enough responses that are really awesome, we'll do a top 5 what's driving the audience nuts about these sons of bitches. It's mostly DC and Marvel, but certainly there's some issues with indie books in there as well. But these are the things that are absolutely making me lose my mind on comic books, starting out with number 1, super dumb comic book names. You know, back in the day, you know, you had Spider-Man, you had Batman, you have Iron Man, you have the Avengers, the X-Men, really good classic names, Amazing Spider-Man, stuff like that. And now everything has to be this weird, stupid, convoluted thing. Like you can tell it's supposed to be a goddamn Netflix pitch or some type of book title that they turn into a comic book title. A comic book title probably doesn't need more than 2 or 3 words to it. It's gotten absolutely ridiculous in so many ways. You've got Falling in Love on the Path to Hell. It sounds like, I don't know, some type of romance comic. Fine. It's supposed to be a romance comic. I think it's not. I think it's some type of sci-fi action book. What is Falling in Love the Path? Like, shorten it up and find something cooler. If Jerry Duggan named the Star Wars movie today, it would be A New Hope Dawns Under Two Suns. And you'd be like, fuck, that doesn't sound nearly as cool as Star.
Hey, wanna go see A New Hope Dawns Under a New Sun? Slutheads.
Star Wars. How about The Rocketeer Breaks Free? The Rocketeer Breaks Free? Fine title, but it's not. It's The Rocketeer : Breaks Free. What does the breaks free mean on that? That's not a subtitle. That's like an action associated with the fucking noun. Are you kidding me? The Rocketeer Breaks Free. You don't need a colon. It makes me want to spew out of my colon. It's so frustrating when you get these stupid names. And DC is absolutely the worst right now. DC From the Vault or From the Vault DC. I don't remember which it is, but that's the first title. Then it's Death in the Family, so you know that it's associated with an old story. And then Robin Lives. Multiple colons. DC From the Vault, Death in the Family, Robin Lives. Why can't it just be Robin Lives? I think we will get it once you show the freaking cover art and then it basically looks like it's in the Death in the Family story there. In the worst one.
I don't really see
And I'm definitely going to read this book, and I'm excited for The Last Halloween. Batman, The Long Halloween, The Last Halloween. Come on, can we not just call it The Last Halloween?
Whoa.
We're going to figure out that it's an actual sequel to The Long Halloween. Can you imagine if they did it now? It would be Batman, The Long Halloween.
Bro, what the fuck? Bro, what's his name? Wes's body wouldn't even let that fake anger. Like, Wes's body was rejecting the fake anger. Like, bro, what are you doing?
Halloween. Batman, The Long Halloween, The Last Halloween. Come on, can we not just call it The Last Halloween? We're gonna figure out that it's an actual sequel to The Long Halloween. Can you imagine if they did it now? It would be Batman, The Long Halloween, Dark Victory. It's just Batman, Dark Victory. Stop treating us like we're freaking stupid, man. Marvel isn't nearly as bad at DC about this right now, but Spider-Gwen, the Ghost Spider, does piss me off. Why does it have 2 of her freaking nicknames in the title? What are we going to do with like Superman, Man of Steel, Big Blue, number 4? Come on, just give it a fucking title. Pick Spider-Gwen or the Ghost Spider. They've been trying to push both names for years now. I don't even know what the character's superhero name is at this point. And the worst one out there, and this is probably because it's associated with a video game or something like this, I'm going to have to read it. Armory Wars, Good Apollo, I'm Burning Star 4, Volume 2. And that's not the entire title because every issue, I think, has a fucking subtitle on the end of it. We're getting to beyond ridiculous proportions. And I understand.
This is my kingdom. First witness, the time of Caesar.
Understand when people do movie titles, it's got the title of the original movie with the subtitle underneath it. But we don't need to do subtitle. And if you're going to have a subtitle, it should be something that can stand on its own, not breaks free. If something was called breaks free, would you want to read it? I mean, these names are getting ridiculous. They're getting stupid. Netflix has not only ruined the pacing in comic books, it's ruined the fucking naming convention in the comic books. And movies have obviously destroyed comic book titles as well. I understand it's petty. It's probably not a big deal, but it pisses me off. I have to go through all the stupid solicitations for DC, Marvel, and indie books on the Patreon exclusive. There's a link in the video description. And I have to see all these dumb names. Get back to 3 words. The fucking Walking Dead. That shit works. Saga, it works. You don't have to come up like explaining your concept in the title itself. Let the comic book artist help sell the book for it. You come up with a catchy title and you have a really cool
but I swear
visual on the
keep
cover
seeing
itself
somebody
that
in
says,
this fucking window he's got
it's a
back
horror
here.
book with a fucking monster.
I think
It's a superhero
I
book
think
with
some
a man
choices
that
were
flies.
made.
You don't have to call it Superman the Flying Man Returns to Earth. Like, you know what I mean? I can't be the only one losing my mind over so many.
Don't try to do anger, Wes.
Absolutely ridiculous, freaking stupid comic book titles these days. I'm fed up with it. Next up, retconning character origins. This is something that's been going on for a very long time. And
Wait,
certainly
is that
you
Elon
could do it
Musk?
in a very successful manner when you think about The Winter Soldier with Captain America and Ed Brubaker, where you introduce some aspects that we didn't know were happening at the time, and it comes out to be really compelling. Or you can do stuff
Retconning
you
hero
promise that
origins.
Time
Gotcha.
Alley, that they're looking at this Pearl
We gotta move on. You're taking too long.
universe smaller. Or what's the other thing he did? All of a sudden, there was, I don't know, having six retcon the origin of the character. What a time he made out. Still am pissed off about. Have a lot of geniuses in comic books right now. Another thing that's absolutely grinding my gears, pissing me off. This has been going on for a while now. The bait and switch art thing, mostly being done at Marvel Comics. They're definitely the worst perpetrators of it, but certainly DC Comics have had their, fill of doing this stuff as well. You know, one of the big selling points of X-Men #1 from Jed MacKay, not so much was Jed MacKay that it was Ryan Stegman who was going to be on the art. And he's going to be the ongoing artist. What did we learn? That he's not really the ongoing artist. We got Netho Diaz coming in at least for issue #4, and it sounds like he's going to be doing a lot of the art on X-Men moving forward. And Ryan Stegman was one of the draws. He's one of the guys on the fucking marquee that's supposed to bring people in there. If you don't want to pay Ryan Stegman to do at least 6 issues, then don't put him on the book. They do this stuff a lot. Remember when Pepe Larraz, I think it's kind of still going on right now, he doesn't illustrate anything ongoing. He shows up for the first 2 or 3 issues of something they know is going to struggle, and then he walks away, maybe does a miniseries, does a bunch of covers, and then he shows up to do the first 2 issues again. The worst example being not exactly completely recent, but recent enough.
Oh yeah, dude. Because they
Remember
do
the
have
return
Pepe
of
do
Wolverine
the
with Charles
absolute
Soule,
carnage
when
shit.
Charles Soule was still somebody I think at Marvel Comics that people like. You know, maybe his Daredevil wasn't great, but he hadn't done anything too stupid yet. You know, he'd come off his Darth Vader run, and we got the return of Wolverine. He's been gone for what, 7 or 8 years or something like that. Steve fucking McNiven on Wolverine. Yes, please. Every day of the week, I will take Steve McNiven on Wolverine. You get that first issue. You get some stupid stuff in there. You get the Hot Claws. And I think we're all glad that we've memory dumped Hot Claws at this point. I don't remember if we get P.F. Chang's
You guys don't want the Hot Claws?
in the very first issue or not, but it looks good and it's awesome. What do we get in issues 2, 3, and 4? Declan fucking Shalvey. Are you kidding me? It's like going from a masterpiece work of freaking Wolverine art to stick figures at that point. And it's just like the biggest turnoff. Like your fucking comic book Stippy just goes completely flatulent.
Comic
It's like,
book Stippy.
I'm sorry, not flatulent. Your comic book Stippy
Whoa.
goes completely flat. It is turn off. Like your fucking comic book Stippy just goes completely flatulent. You're just like, I'm
Damn.
sorry, not flatulent. Your
Wes and the dick farts. Critical dick farter.
and it's just like the biggest turnoff Like your
Dick
your
too.
fucking comic book Stiffy just goes completely flatulent.
Stiffy.
You're just like, I'm sorry, not flatulent. Your comic book Stiffy goes completely flaccid, and there's nothing to be excited anymore, even if the story is still good, because you've downgraded so greatly in the art that it's not even funny. It's one of the biggest turnoffs in comic
really
books.
is
They do it all the time. There's so much bait and switch when it comes to the art. And a lot of times with the cover art itself, you know, you look at all
Flatulent
those, you know,
stiffies.
Fantastic Four covers, and Fantastic Four actually has some pretty good artists on it. I like Carlos Gomez and some of the other artists, but they don't even remotely resemble what Alex Ross does with his art style. And it's just, it's very, very frustrating. Marvel continues to do this, and Stegman obviously is the latest example of it. DC is not immune to this. This is something DC Comics also do. The best example from DC that I can think of was the New Age of Heroes. Remember that? You know, all these new heroes, you know, coming out of the Dark Knight's Metal event. You know, they weren't all new. You know, certainly the Terrifics, Metamorpho had already been there. Certainly, you know, Plastic Man, Mr. Terrific, they'd already been there. We got some recurring heroes, but they were supposed to have awesome artists on all the books, and they did have awesome artists on all the books. I don't think one of them lasted more than 5 issues. Notoriously enough, Jim Lee lasted half an issue before he left and put somebody else on there. And a lot of the times it didn't even make sense. You know, I thought
Wildcats.
I think Tony Gaiman did the Silencer, and he was really good. But I thought Victor Bogdanovich might have been better, or was at least as good. Why didn't you just start the book? You know, obviously when we got Kenneth Rockefort on Damage, I believe he's the one that did Damage. And then we had Kenneth Rockefort, I think,
have
on
something
Damage,
to
and then we had Aaron
complain about,
Lopresti come in.
guys.
Not exactly a downgrade. You know,
For the
Aaron
past
Lopresti
3
is great on
nights,
characters like that. Why
I've
not
been
just start
falling
out
asleep
with Aaron Lopresti? You know, I understand that
watching
maybe at
all the
time that
Wildcats
Rockefort was a bigger
episodes
name on the headline,
from the
but
animated
there's no reason for
cartoon.
the bait and switch. If they're not going to stick to the title and do
I love
more
that
than
shit
5
so
issues,
much.
why fucking put them on the book? You know, it gets very frustrating, especially when these are supposed to be
The
really
Wildcats should have
big,
been way
you know,
bigger.
origins and characters that were supposed to be around for a long time. Unfortunately,
Wildcats!
you know, a lot of them lasted. You know, we got
Wildcats!
Silencer for a while. We got the Terrifics for a while. I think we got Damage for quite a while
Some of those
too. with Robert
Wildcats
Venditti, but
episodes
most
are
of those
very
characters didn't really
inspirational.
even last 12 issues.
Jumping off points.
And it sucks because it gives people a reason not to invest in your new idea. It gives people a reason not to believe you when you're selling your new idea based on the creative talents associated with it, because you're always baiting and switching people, especially on the art. And I understand not every artist can maintain an ongoing series, but then again, maybe you shouldn't announce that artist.
Bro. Everybody in the world wanted X-Men books by Mignola instead of just the fill-in issue. Should have got a whole X-Force run with Mignola or an Uncanny run. And I'm giving that to you guys, man. My Mutant Team book. Looking like the artist from Hellboy drew that thing. Ooh. It's gonna be great stuff, man. I can't wait.
Or an ongoing series. Or you should announce, hey, they're coming in as the special guest artist to do one arc, and then they're leaving. People are going to be fine with that. You tell me that Steve
Mignola on the Wildcats. Imagine that.
McNiven is coming in to do one story arc of Wolverine. I'm all for it. Just don't have Declan Shalvey be the other Wolverine artist, because he sucks so bad. It really, in comparison to anybody working at Marvel or DC, including Riley Rossmo. And you know how I feel about that guy. Another thing that's absolutely pissing me off right now, superhero families gone wild. I like legacy characters. Dick Grayson's one of my favorite characters. I love Wally West. I like a lot of the legacy characters that are out there that have been introduced and been kind of sidekicks and then came into their own. And it's cool to have superhero families. I'm great with the Green Lantern Report. It makes sense for them to be big. It doesn't make sense for them to have so many, you know,
so many what? Oh, shit.
No. 20 years, the recipient of this award tonight has cut through narratives and form that distract us from hidden truths. Ladies and gentlemen, an inspiration to us all, Catherine Ravenscroft.
Human lanterns and all that kind of stuff. You know, and I don't mind 2 speedsters, but we've gotten to the point where there's like 40 speedsters. We've gotten to the point where I think there's 9 Human Lanterns. The thing that was unique about Hal Jordan when he was selected was that no Human Lantern had ever been selected before because they didn't think humans were ready for it. You know, if you want to have 2 or 3, okay, but we're up to the point where we got, what do we got? We got Alan Scott, we got Hal Jordan, John Stewart, Guy Gardner, Kyle Rayner, Joe Mullins, Teen Lantern. There's an Asian one in there as well. Jessica Cruz, Simon Baz. That's at least 10. Like that's like you've destroyed the concept, and that concept in and of itself makes sense for it to have more than one character like with a title, but not so many of them. But then when you get to like the Superman family, guess what is coming out of Absolute Power? Lois Lane is becoming Superwoman again. Please, you got to stop doing this. They did the same thing with Spider-Man. Now NJ is Jackpot. Sometimes a love interest or a wife is just a love interest or a wife. Not every fucking side character in DC Comics or Marvel Comics needs to have a goddamn superpower. You're ruining the uniqueness of the heroes themselves. How is Peter Parker Spider-Man even unique at this point? How many fucking Spider people are there? There's Spider-Man, there's Miles Morales, there's Arancha, you got the fucking Spider-Man and Intia, Spider-Punk, Spider-Boy, Spider-Girl,
Spider-Pig,
Spider-Woman. Like, it gets beyond ridiculous to the point where you can maintain something called the Spider-Verse. You got fucking Spider-Ham in there, and you treat this shit like it's serious, but all you're doing is serious damage to the fucking heroes, and it's gotten so out of fucking control. And every time they bring one of these
it fucking sucks for parents too, because now my kid is like, I want Miguel, whatever. I'm like, who the fuck is that? Like, it's a Spider-Man. You don't know who that
represents me. I'm gonna make a new
I
fucking
don't even
Batman
know
or a
all
new
new
Robin
Spider-Mans.
that
What the
represents
fuck?
exactly what I think should be in there.
No, make a new
And
fucking character. You fucking.
it's mind-numbingly stupid. There are too many Robins. There are too many Flash. There are too many Supermen.
Too many
there's Too many
everything.
Spider-Men. There are too many fucking symbiotes.
Buy the
Or
new
even put
shit.
symbiotes on
Sled
the heroes
heads,
that exist at this
Glacier,
point.
Mountain,
I don't
comics.
know why Black Widow needs a symbiote. In fact, if you go read that one book, I don't remember the name of it anymore, but Erica Schultz wrote it. It explains exactly why she doesn't need it. She's like, I don't even need this. I'm going to have to train the symbiote to be as good a fighter as me. We have too many Captain Americas. We have too many Ghost Riders. And I know I just said I was going to read Hellhunters.
Wait, so
I'm
does
a
that mean the
hypocrite. I get
symbiote
that.
was a better fighter than Eddie
At some
Brock?
point, somebody's got to have a fucking clue and be like, come on, guys. We got to do something better than this. It's getting ridiculous. It's repetitive.
Yeah,
and we're
because you
ruining
got
the
sharks.
fabric
You see
of
this?
all the heroes.
You got
that fucking
sharks
make
like me
these
coming.
universes and heroes important. Like it's redundant. It's
thinkers.
repetitive, it's
The
stupid,
thinkers is
and it's time
thinking.
for a culling of the herd. If we don't get out of
We're getting
absolute power
dangerous.
with all the other side characters just fucking wiped out, they've missed an enormous
Posers and
opportunity
grifters that acted
to
like they're
make
thinking.
a great
Weren't
impact
really
on,
thinking
on
like the
Marvel and
thinkers
DC
are
Comics to
thinking.
make it better. Get rid of all these fucking extra legacy heroes. It's gotten too far out of hand. But I'm still going to read Hellhunters because I'm a goddamn.
You know, Vince McMahon had the right idea. Remember, like shortly after the coup, wrestling tickets weren't doing so hot because of all the social distancing and all that shit that was killing businesses. Motherfucker, now it's coined as the bus flip, or he fucking flipped the bus. He laid off like fucking 80% of the roster, trimmed all the fat, and sometimes, like he that's how he ran a wrestling company. And if you think about it, the wrestlers that you see on TV, we know we see them as people, but they're Vince's characters, like The Undertaker, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior. They're all Vince's creations that he has people play for him in the form of physical wrestling. So look what Vince did, dude. I'm telling you, the fucking bus flip fucking worked. It made everybody get back on their toes. It made people like more like hungry, because like everything wasn't guaranteed. Like they just saw the fucking bus flip go down. Now shit got fucking real. So I think it's the same thing companies should do, actually. You know what? It should start out with fucking, I don't know. They might say I'm retarded. Why should I even give them advice to try and save them, you know? Like I need to bring Sledheads to the front. And my Mutant Team book, you know, they had a good run, like what, a good 80+ year run. Let some new juice in there. Some new ideas. But you guys should just fucking do the bus flip. Marvel and DC should do the bus flip. Same method that Vinnie Mac did. And you should go back to start slow and small at first and go back to grassroots and whatever the demand is. Fuck who you guys want the demand to be coming from or would like it to be coming from. Just whatever the demand is, you satiate that demand. You meet that demand. But go back small to publishing. It's gonna sound crazy. 2 minimum, 4 max books a month. And if you can pull that off, keep that running successfully. Because I know you guys will be like, oh, it shouldn't even be 4. You should honestly start with 2 books a month. But you want to do 4, start with 4 books a month. Just go back. Reset button. Grassroots. Who fucking clear everything off the board. Fuck the printers. You gotta make me all these print runs. There's enough of your guys' of shit out there already circulating worldwide that nobody wants, that are going in dollar bins. Go back to that. 4 books a month. And if you can pull that off, then you see the demand. You'll be like, all right, guys, we're thinking about adding these guys to the monthly poll list. We're going to add a character or two more books. And fucking see what the demand is, which characters they want the monthly book to come from. Go back grassroots and then fucking learn from your mistakes and don't get out of control again. I don't know again, 'cause... And also, when you start, go back grassroots and start to that little bit of titles a month, it's gonna provide you more money in the budget to pay for better art, for better stories, right, gang? And so that's gonna bring back everybody, because the quality of the books is gonna be so much better than what's been out there. And you can afford it now because you're doing way less titles. Okay? And you build it back up like that.
Hypocrite. And I know that. It's part of who I am. I'm complicated, people. Stop judging me on this one. The final thing I'll talk about here, I am absolutely fed up with all the limp dick anthology milestone celebrations that they're claiming that they're releasing these days. Recently, we got Poison Ivy 25. The only person that's written Poison Ivy the entire time during this run is G. Willow Wilson. Not my favorite writer, but she's done a pretty decent job. We get to issue 25. It's a lot more money. Do we get more G. Willow Wilson? No. In fact, we get far less. The first 4 pages are G. Willow Wilson. The last 4 pages are G. Willow Wilson. And then we get a full-length story from Joanne Starer, someone that, to my knowledge, has never even written a Poison Ivy comic book in their life. There's a couple other names there that I didn't even recognize. And I was like, how is this a celebration of what Poison Ivy is or what G. Willow Wilson has accomplished in the Poison Ivy series? It's not. It's just them going ultra
to the people
cheap.
who wrote the best
Remember when they
stories.
were doing all those like DC Comics 80th anniversary celebrations, obviously following up on Action.
Just imagine this for a second, right? Imagine there's somebody out there who like had a run similar to what like EVS had on Flash with Iron Heights or Green Lantern with Jeff Johns. Imagine there's somebody out there like that, right? Some artists just give as fuck and they think they did the best Poison Ivy run, and then fucking DC comes with Poison Ivy celebration. You see all the people involved with the celebration, and imagine how you feel like if that was your best run and they didn't even include you in the Poison Ivy celebration because they're giving all these people who have never gotten any work or had any previous stories with Poison Ivy. This shit's fucked if you think about it like that. What do you say? Limp dick celebration.
What Poison Ivy is or what G. Willow Wilson has accomplished in the Poison Ivy series. It's not. It's just them going ultra cheap. Remember when they were doing all those like DC Comics 80th anniversary celebrations, obviously following up on Action Comics 1000, Detective Comics 1000, where they brought in a lot of the heavy hitters. Obviously, you had the current ongoing writer in there, but they brought in people that had made real contributions to those characters. And then they would bring in like one new voice to do a shorter story in there. And I think that was a great setup. When you get into like even Wonder Woman, like you've got Greg Rucka, I think you got Gail Simone, VIL, the best story that she's ever written. But they were putting some money and effort into those celebrations, those milestones. And now everything is a milestone and they don't even try anymore. Recently, we got like an Iron Fist milestone. It's supposed to be an Iron Fist book. We get one page of Heroes for Hire from Frank Thierry, and it's like a little commercial or something. We get a short story from Chris Claremont that really has nothing to do with Iron Fist, which was disappointing to me. And then it's like, let's have this longest story in the book be Alyssa Wong, who wrote the Iron Fist story, not even with Danny Rand, that got canceled in 7 issues. Like, what are we even doing here? And they're just like throwing names in there of like the cheapest people possible that have had zero impact on the character. Like they haven't even written them. And these anthologies are absolutely awful. The Marvel Comics like celebration of giant size has been awful. It's like 16 pages, maybe if you're lucky, more like 12 pages of new story. And then it's reprints, and then they're charging you $8 for it. If you want to charge me $8 for a celebration, if you want to charge me $6 for a milestone comic book, put some fucking effort into it. Stop going so limp dick on the creative teams and actually do something to celebrate the characters. Like, it's getting ridiculous at this point to where you don't even want to read it. Why are you charging me extra money for a book when the writer isn't even adding anything to it? There's a little bit at the beginning, a little bit at the end. And these anthologies, they used to be something that Marvel and DC did very well. They were never as popular as the ongoings, you know, with the solo titles or the team up book titles and stuff like that. But they were good. You got some really cool stuff in there. You know, Marvel Comics Presents had awesome stuff in there. Marvel Team Ups had awesome stuff in there. Brave and the Bold had awesome stuff in there. And what they're presenting these days, Brave and the Bold is a great example. Like, it's just not worth the money. They don't know how to do anthologies anymore. And at this point, just stop. You suck that bad at it. Stop doing anthologies.
I want to nerd out and see this thing. So you guys are going to have to deal with it. I wonder how much it's going for today.
And I'm gonna try and get it all in one reading, just with y'all here tonight. So you
I
guys
gotta
need to
wait
go
a
to the
little
bathroom.
bit so I can get the kiddo.
I'm gonna start on page 1 and work my way to page 1000. So first of all, one thing I gotta say about this, looking at this is
God
heavy.
Damn, I want that thing.
This feels like you have a toddler on your lap. It is very thick and it's very solidly made.
Definitely
Okay,
getting
so
this shit, gang.
I guess I should. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah. How
doesn't
much
feel like
is
it's
it right
glossy
now?
Paper. So
look it
wow,
up.
this is look at
This was
this.
6 years ago.
Old
It says
school Jack Kirby
$100.
soldiers.
6
This
years
is the
ago.
one I liked actually. The one I liked was Jimmy Olsen. It sounds stupid, but those were like the best stories. Look, he's doing photo collage right there. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so yeah, Jimmy Olsen, Superman's friend or Superman's pal.
Holy shit!
And
It
look at
pretty
this
much
one.
still kept
Don't be
its
a chick,
value.
read all about
Amazon
Doomsday.
for $98.
So, yeah, so the deal is
There's
at
one
first
on
he did,
eBay for
okay,
81
so
bucks.
That's pretty cool. He's like unzipping the suit to show all the transistors and stuff
Holy,
like
and
this.
on Amazon, this one's 120 bucks.
Look at this.
That
Here's
one
some
went
New
up.
Gods with the Deep Six. Some more of these
Damn,
photo
the King.
collages that Kirby
The
got
King
into.
Kirby
I think he got
fucking
into
keeps
this
his
in
value.
the. Okay, so this is
Yeah,
so crazy.
$120.
This is the best story.
Normal price.
It was this like old Borscht Belt comedian. I forget his name.
Damn, I want this thing. I'm
What's this
getting that
dude's
bad
name?
boy.
That guy.
Just
Why aren't
not
they saying
yet.
his name
I've
on
been
the
spending
front?
too much money like crazy lately.
I don't know. I love this guy. I can't remember his name right now. Who's this guy? It's not Kurt Eichenwald.
Jimmy Olsen?
Somebody's gonna say it in a second, and I'm gonna like feel really embarrassed. Don Rickles, yeah, Don Rickles. So Don Rickles, for whatever, even though like, I mean, you can see he's so old here. He's like in his late 40s, 50s, but like weathered, like old school 40s, which used to look like 80s now.
Ghost.
But here he is, because he was on Johnny Carson or whatever. They put him in Superman's pal. This is obviously it didn't come from Kirby. DC just said if you want a bunch of books, you can take Superman's pal, and we'll give you 3 other books. Oh, by the way, somebody in marketing already did a deal with Don Rickles. So the thing is, I remember the Don Rickles story being right in the middle. You can see from the Fourth World, it's like fully like a third into this epic. So, a little silly goose. So then we're here with Mr. Miracle. So one of the things is that this whole storyline, now it wasn't like, God, look at this stuff. This is insane. Oh my God, I have to keep turning this door to keep the light on. This like giant colossus in space. Oh my gosh, these 2 pages right here. Oh, is there a ribbon for this? I don't see a ribbon. Probably buy one. These 2 pages are some of the most important pages to me in comic book history. And I'm going to read you all these pages. So Slig is part of the Deep Six. It's just this kind of generic pack of villains. So Orion's shtick is that he's very human, but he's very cruel, which makes him very human. So he's like, how right you are, Slig. I haven't enjoyed being your guest. This blast of Astra Force is just a hint of my displeasure. So then he's like, that didn't finish me off. And you see this like glee in Orion's face. And you can see he's taking real joy in basically mutilating the guy. He says, talk, Slig, talk. You seem so fond of it when I seem to be at your mercy. You dogs of apocalypse are eloquent when destiny favors you. I see that your counterpart, Mother Box, is where her guidance is sorely needed, near your head, but she'll protect you no more, demon. So one of the big things about the Mother Box is it's kind of like this thing right in my hand. It was basically a cell phone, but it's like your whole life. The other thing about Mother Boxes is there was a real maternal relationship. It would look out for you. It would heal you. It would do all it could want for you. The other thing about a Mother Box is they had souls. They weren't just machinery. So he says, and look at this joy in his face. Like you, Slig, she must be rendered inoperative. Listen how she voices her fear. You see, this thing is alive and it's screaming as it's being killed. So then he goes on, he says, it's sad, war is terrible and sad when even such wondrous mechanisms must pay for the flaws in us. The pressure increases, she must cease to function or destruct. So then the Mother Box explodes, and then he starts laughing. And just coming in, just me reading these 2 pages, it might not have the emotional weight as it was for me when you read all these hundreds of pages. But watch this, he goes, she's gone, Slig. When she couldn't serve you, your Mother Box chose to die. And he's laughing. He goes, she loved you, Slig. Ha 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 ha.
Holy shit.
So then he's like, your love of destruction has forced your true face from hiding, Orion. The rumors about you are true. You're a mad, tormented animal. And then Slig gets enjoyed. He says, Orion is his very own monster. So it was really interesting that this, kind of ugly monster has this meeting with, what in the early 70s was supposed to be like Mr. Cool hero guy with this, hippie haircut. But he ends up being revealed to be just as monstrous as Slig himself. So this goes some more. So then there was also these little short stories at the end of every one. This is Fastback. He doesn't really matter. But like, it's goofy. They have like these.
Go back. Let me see its
This
design.
goes some more. So then there was also these little short stories at the end of every So this goes some more. So then there was also these little short stories at the end of every one. This is Fastback. He doesn't really matter, but like it's goofy. They have like these, you know. He was basically a grandpa, even when he was young. Even when he was about 50, maybe like 52 when he did this, and he was very conscious. So this was what do you call it? Big Barda, as she was introduced, and she was very much supposed to be good girl art, sexy, all of that. And the relationship with her and Scott Free was a very interesting one. They were basically two people who grew up literally in a hell. They were child soldiers. They grew up in a prison. Yes, Big Barda was thick.
There's Mr. Miracle.
So, God, so beautiful. You know, they always had these weird, like, kind of Prussian uniforms to the people on Darkseid. It was very kind of silly, and it was also kind of, you know, backwards. So, of course, the Asian guy is, like, all into judo and stuff like this. But, God, look at this. This is modern art. This is the stuff Andy Warhol wishes he could have created. So scrolling down some more. It's beautiful. This is the one I didn't like. I hated the Forever People. I mean, I appreciated Cumberpatch, Pepper Pot. There's some good stuff in the Forever People, but I didn't like it. The Forever People, oh man. This story right here, The Glory Boat, is fantastic.
Oh, I want this omnibus.
Gosh, this is amazing.
I'm gonna go deposit the money in the bank
stuff like
right
this. And the thing about Kirby is he would have drawn this whole thing in about an hour. Then he would have forgotten about it 5 minutes after he wrote it. So yeah, so the thing I didn't like about this is he was trying to get, you know, Kirby was a very old 54. By that I mean he had a lot of road miles on him. Like me. He was
Like
trying
you.
to get down with the hippies. Now, in some way, he was kind of good at it. In some ways, he was really cornball and bad at it. So, God, look at this. So, in the tub, thick. She was based on this. Oh, okay. So, this is a famous story where supposedly Jack Kirby was really getting his anger out at Stan Lee. So, he was, you know, of course, presenting Stan Lee as this huge charlatan Hollywood goofball, and then these are little stories about young Scott Free. Like I said, Scott Free is like the one superhero that is most likely to have PTSD. He literally grew up in a prison. I didn't realize that Jimmy Olsen's pal went so long. I thought they only did that for like three issues, but yeah. So God, this stuff. So these faces are very Kirby. He was old, so he drew stuff like the way they drew stuff in the 1940s. Look at these awesome, what does he say? All these giant bombs, they're basically just flying a bomb and they drop it. God, look at this. This is his mother, I believe. Flashing back to, you know, his past. God, all this stuff is so great. So like I've said before, Kirby is one of those guys where it took me a while to get into him. In fact, I was kind of approaching my 40s by the time. Oh God, this one, is this the one? They go to this island and this guy drinks lava. It's literally like a cup of lava. And that's what gives him like, yeah, I didn't like the Forever People. I thought it sucked. God, this thing is gonna go forever. So yeah, Orion has this thing where he has to hide his true identity, his true nature, which is being the son of Darkseid and being quite cruel by his own nature, but he can also be very kind. God, this stuff is so beautiful. I'm gonna have this book for the rest of my life. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Okay, so it's Forever People. So I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna see because Oh, wow. Okay, so very interesting. Not only does this contain the Fourth World books, which are from the early 70s, but it looks like it also contains the Hunger Dogs. Yeah. So these are the covers for the reprints. And it looks like it has the Hunger Dogs. Wow. There it is. So it's got the Hunger Dogs, which was the final act of Kirby writing the epic. Wow. You can see his art kind of devolved. He was very old and very sick from a very God, this character is actually really good. This like guy named Isak. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, so I think this stuff is like a little. It'll be corny to you, but you have to understand. You've read like 900 pages, so these characters mean a lot to you. So this guy who betrayed him is dying, and Orion, or as I showed in an earlier scene where he could be shown to be quite cruel, he could also be very, very kind. So he says, "I understand your torture and pain. Cynicism can lead one astray, Isak, but we never really change, don't you say? To the very end, we remain what the source has made us. O great source, show kindness in his passing. Judge him as he was and not as he became. See him not as a bitter pawn, surprised in fatal defeat, but only as a child fallen upon cruel days." That is absolutely beautiful. It's one of those classic storytelling conceits where you have a character talking about someone else, but they're really talking about himself. See him not as a bitter pawn, surprised in fatal defeat, but only as a child fallen upon cruel days. So we get this other really fantastic kind of collage. And then, let's see what this is. Oh, okay, so from the Who's Who in the DC Universe, this is some great stuff. Again, like I said, this was drawn when Kirby was kind of getting really old and some of his faculties were abandoning him. But all about the Mother Box. God, this is great stuff. I'm going to be treasuring this for years. Thank you very much,
I'm still pulling a trigger.
Pepper Pot.
Even though I should be saving money, but
sorry.
I'm gonna need
I'm not gonna end the
$3
stream, but I gotta do something. Just 5 seconds. Talk amongst yourself. Posed or whatever, I'm fine with that. Kelsey Shannon says, "You're in Texas, get a damn knife." Well, if I would have gotten a damn knife, I might actually cut the cover, which luckily I didn't with my little plastic knife. That's what I wanted. I wanted a not very sharp knife, unless I thought I was cutting into the back, and I was actually cutting into the front. Aningen Kennywoodjuak says, "Zach, break in that spine correctly. Lay the spine on a flat surface, lay the front and back cover down, and release a few pages from each end working to the center. Don't F it up." Let me do a screenshot on that so I can see that. Yeah, it looks like I will have to.
I don't know how to
break it in because it's very thick and I want to be able to actually enjoy it and read it, not be afraid to.
Bro, I want this thing.
William Hensley says, "Is this the one with the printing error or the reprint?" I can't really tell. I tried to look up on Amazon what it said, and then I found a webpage that basically said that DC said, "Look, we're not recalling all 1,000. You know, it's 1,000. It's 1,000 pages. It'll probably be in here somewhere."
If they recalled it.
I can't really tell from looking at this. I love it though. I don't care if it's the first edition or the second edition. Scrolling down some more, so everyone's saying it's thick. When I was unloading it, they're saying I guess it was 10 pounds. Apparently Amazon says it's 9.5. Sorry. I was putting my hand up to show a comparison to it. I'm very glad I used a plastic knife. If I would have used a real knife, I probably would have cut all the way through and cut the cover. Zexiatawari says, "That's why I open boxes with my fingernails, no risk of cutting through." Yeah, I don't really got that option. Scrolling down.
Vanity. Infinity was in here. They are called comics.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, so Cumberbatch Pepperpot is the one who gave me $100 to get this. I ordered it right away. I'm very, very happy and thankful for it. So yeah, Zexi
Hey, what are you
Adewari,
doing?
like you
Get
said,
in
this
here.
is very long and very thick. Unrelated comment says, stop using hand for scale, use the Pepsi. The problem is the Pepsi is a small Pepsi, so it... There you go.
He doesn't open that bad boy back up anymore.
Somebody told me to wear some gloves. That's like OCD plus plus. All right, let's going down, reading more of the comments. Somebody's talking trash. The Marines obviously didn't prepare you for lifting a thick book. How about this? How about I hold it out at arm's length and I try to answer questions and see how long I can go. This is called chicken winging. We used to do it in the Marines. You'd grab your well, it was M16A1 by the front side post and you'd hold it out there. They say chicken wing it. The weapon's only like 7.5 pounds, but I'm telling you, literally after like 20 seconds you're dying. So let's see how long I can hold this thing up. Oh my gosh, this sucks. James Davis didn't get a notice. Ellie says, I'm kind of rooting for the Coke to spill. Why would you say that? Oh my gosh, my hand's already... Oh, yeah, that sucks. Okay, so yeah, Don Rickles. Okay. Yeah, the insult comedian. Gosh, can you imagine an insult comedian existing in current year? Oh my God, he'd be given the death penalty in the UK. Scrolling down some more. Max Fish says, Don Rickles, you hockey puck. Scrolling down some more. People giving allegations about Don Rickles' personal life right there. So Zexi Adewari says, you'll probably come across the ribbon as you're reading. Okay, so I'm putting this up here. You guys should be able to hear me. I'm looking for the ribbon. I don't see it at the top. Oh, mate. I think I might have spotted it. Did I find the ribbon? I don't see a ribbon. I don't think it's got a ribbon. It was bamboozled. Scrolling down some more. Ellie says, oh Lord, this is going to put me to sleep. It's an experiment. I'm very excited. This thing is like an awesome present. I really appreciate it from Cumberbatch Pepperbot. So, Ellie says, man, this is a great stream. Talk to you later. Love your chat. Okay. Okay, so they're talking about, yeah, FODXP says, Big Barda is thick. Big Barda is a healthy young woman, says Robert Munoz. Okay, so I think people are giving, they're giving like casting ideas for the Ava DuVernay directed New Gods movie that's coming out sometime. Ava Devine is Big Barda. You know what? Ava Devine actually kind of does look like the original version of Big Barda. Funky Flashman was the Stanley, substitute. ND BMH SL. Were you and Kirby in the military together? Well, not at the same time. He was in World War II and I was in OIF and OEF. Scrolling down some more. Zero Gun Rival. Yeah, it does contain the Hunger Dogs. Very cool.
Alright, now we're gonna check. Check back in the my DC Who's Who Omnibus. Bang booey. Afternoon, everyone. It's your boy Glacier. We got some kind of weird movement out there. Alright. Let me see how that looks on the tubes of you. Oi, it's your boy Donnie Cates, and now I'm part of Comicsgate, you heard? Alright, so I got my boy Catalyst here. From the Who's Who DC Omnibus. I have no idea who this is. But let's find out. It's a pretty cool design. Different head shape than most. Looks like he's some kind of space traveler. Kind of looks like Matt Barr a little bit. Alter ego, unknown, professional criminal. Nice, the French Riviera. Riviera. First appearance, Blue Beetle, number 14. He's 6'1", 197 pounds. Let's see. Powers and weapons, an Olympic level athlete, and superior hand-to-hand combatant. Catalyst is living. Pharmacopoeia is a living pharmacopoeia, a human drug arsenal. What? Capable of inducing the effects of any drug he wishes in the body of anyone he touches, from truth drugs such as sodium pentothal to tranquilizers such as Valium. What the fuck is this, dude? How'd they sneak something like this in? To this end, Catalyst wears fingerless gloves, allowing him greater access to the flesh of his victims. Art by Paris Collins and Malcolm Jones III. Yeah, who created this motherfucker? What in the fuck is that, bro? Holy shit, hold on. I gotta check something. Be right back, gang. Just gotta mute up. Hey, what's going on, bud?
Uh,
Oh, hold
got
on. I gotta
not much.
fix my headphones.
Just got up not too long ago.
Wait, will you
Uh,
say something?
uh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, there
I'm
we go.
still working on the next episode from. Although nobody watched the first one, so
Of what, your animation?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, give me a second. You can share your screen if you want to, and then I'll show the people. But I wanted to show
Nah,
you
not sharing
this.
no screen, especially I'm on my phone. Not even on the laptop.
Oh, well, tell me what the channel name is, and I'll look it up.
It's my normal channel now. The Fish Shows Up Corner.
All right, hold on. Can you see this? Can you see the screen, Fizz? Can you see my screen? What I'm
Yes.
showing? Okay, cool.
Yes.
I want you to check out this character. Bro, I just I've been reading the Who's Who DC Omnibus. Just like randomly going through characters, and I just found this right before I went to smoke my cigarette. This is the most insane like character I've so random, bro. Wait till you read this. I don't know how they snuck this in. This is crazy. This guy's name is the Catalyst, I guess. And right here. Powers and weapons. Ready for this? Let's see. An Olympic level athlete and superior hand-to-hand combatant. Catalyst is a living pharmacopoeia, a human drug arsenal,
Okay,
capable of
I have.
uh-huh.
I have a character that's like that. So
Oh shit. Well, it says he's capable of inducing the effects of any drug he wishes in the body of anyone he touches.
yeah, I
From
have a
truth
character that's exactly
drugs.
like that.
That's gross. That's gross.
I have a character with that exact power.
That's funny. But listen, from truth drugs such as sodium, pentothal, to tranquilizers such as Valium. To this end, Catalyst wears fingerless gloves, allowing him greater access to the flesh of his victims. That's fucked up, bro. They snuck that shit in.
When was this character created?
I don't know. It doesn't say. But hold on. Let me see. It says his first appearance was in Blue Beetle number 14. So I
Oh,
guess whenever
he's
that
from
was
so
created.
he's originally from Charlton Comics, then got bought by DC.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so like, bro, the fingerless gloves. So he would just go up to anybody and be like, Valium. Fucking that's fucked up, bro. I want to know how old he is when they snuck this shit in. That's crazy.
Learn which Blue Beetle he fought.
Huh?
That will tell you. Learn which Blue Beetle he fought. That will tell you because there have been multiple Blue Beetles over the decades.
Let's see. Who was also secretly the super heroic Blue Beetle. See Blue Beetle 2, years before Duncan. I don't know. Whoa. This looks badass. What is this? Wait, who did it say that was by? Said their name. Bro Geo. Bro Geo. I have no idea who this guy is. Who would that be? Larfleeze or something? Maybe. All right. Well, what's your channel called again, so I can head over
The
there.
Fish Shows Up Corner.
The Fizz Chozo Corner. Okay, hold on. So what have you been up to? Just working on your animations?
Basically, because I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to get. Yeah. There's a profile link in the description that no one clicked because I'm trying to get money to be able to make this whole show.
Did you get a car or a job yet?
No, I recently went. I recently walked to the gun store to see if they hire me. But they ain't called back. They ain't called back. About a week ago, they ain't called back.
I went to the gun store and see if they would hire me. Now, Fizz Chozo, if you were hired at a gun store and some Haitian migrants walked into your gun store and they had fake IDs that said they were Mexican, would you let the gun sale go through, or would you be like, hell nah?
With the difference between Haitian and Mexican, I guess is their name. I don't know what language they speak in Haiti, but I can't. But I can still probably tell by the accent. That's not right. Unless you're doing a good job impersonation.
So let's see, we're going to videos. How to build a character in Fallout New Vegas? No. Is it called Pilot Romo and Crim?
Yes.
1 minute and 47 seconds. Hell yes. Okay, everybody. So this is an animation Fizz Chozo has been working on. You can find his YouTube channel called the Fizz Chozo Corner. And Fizz, how'd you make this in Ko-fi? Ko-fi?
No, in Blender.
Blender, okay. And that's basically just a 3D animation program, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And before I play this, does this have any voiceover in it?
Yes. Yes.
You did it all, or you got anybody else voicing over in this?
I did it all.
Okay, cool.
I voiced both Romo and Crim.
All right, let's hear this bad boy. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit just in case we need to talk. That should be good.
Have you scanned anything of note?
I have been scanning, but there's nothing but rocks.
The Levenians have to be planning something, else why would the Luttons send us out here?
Maybe they just think we're disposable.
We are state-of-the-art robots.
Haven't you looked into a mirror? I fail to understand why our makers didn't just send the Ultrabots instead.
The Ultrabots are loyal to the bugs. We are programmed to be loyal to Luttonkind.
I think my boredom may have rewrote my programming.
Are you sure? Because if that's the case, I'll melt you into a pile of lead, you lazy blockhead.
I don't think your heat is strong enough for that, Romo.
Look, Crim, we are going to get broken down for parts if you go back to learn from nothing.
How do you know that?
I know because we're meant to represent the most advanced robotics technology.
You gonna play the whole video?
How do you think they're going to react when they send their most advanced robots out into the home system of a species that's
I thought this is different. I thought you had shown something on Dillard where like they were running away from somebody in a warehouse or something.
No. That was a test animation of Romo walking.
Oh, okay.
repeatedly violate everything the Galactic Alliance stands for. And then they come back with nothing.
Maybe they recycle our hardware for more advanced machines.
I'm not going to allow you to get me deleted, Crum. So by next time I walk in here, you better have something for us to investigate.
Okay, cool. So you're flexing your skills on Bender. Have you ever tried making like anything besides robots, like any humans or creatures or anything like that?
I can make creatures, depending on how complex it is, but humans, very hard.
They don't have any like any like 3D already like flesh
Yes, they do.
dummies.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. You can just like a video game, we can generate humans, but actually manually making humans is hard.
Oh, okay, I see. Fizz, you been doing any gaming lately?
Yes.
Ooh, what have you been playing? 40K?
Recently started Fallout 2. We ain't finished it yet.
Fallout 2, cool.
Because last year I played last year I played New Vegas, and before that I played Morrowind.
What's New Vegas?
Yeah.
Is that Fortnite?
No, for Fallout New Vegas.
Oh yeah, Fallout.
I'm not as far as for playing recent games, and my computer can't really handle it anyway. The laptop I have has no graphics card. Well, that's obvious considering the fact that it took so long to make that animation you saw. I couldn't use ray tracing even though I wanted to. Talking about the animations you saw. But yeah, I couldn't use ray tracing for that, even though I wanted to, because it would have been just too slow.
Just found this unbelievable sequin dress on eBay from a seller who's probably a Vegas showgirl.
Now,
So
I built all the assets
Had
myself.
to get these vintage
Yeah, every
disco
single
pants too.
asset.
Then I was craving something sporty. Found these in a
Oh.
sick cherry red, authenticated and everything.
Well,
Thanks,
thank y'all.
Ken. I'm obsessed. Then I sold a pair of velvet flares to like a desert goth in Nevada. Cause last year I was a Victorian vampire. But now I'm all grunge and glitter. Yeah, eBay. It's the place for new, pre-loved, vintage, and rare fashion.
Anyways, as I was saying, I built all the assets myself. It actually takes a while.
So Kamala Harris, who is it true that
What?
she supposedly had a sexual tryst with Puff Daddy? Is that what they're saying online?
Yeah, let's just say that. Yeah, she's never denied it.
She has never denied that. She's never denied that she's had sex with Puff Daddy. And he has freak off parties where they said that he had more oil than a Saudi Arabian billionaire.
All that baby oil. Wow.
With thousands of bottles.
Okay.
I know.
Shit, my
talk about
bad.
fracking.
I
He wasn't
had
just
to go to
fracking,
the
he
door.
was
I just got a
fucking with it.
package
But,
delivered. Hold on.
Okay.
Maybe they're easy.
My bad, Fizz.
Yeah, and when I said I built all three assets myself. In Blender. Yes, Blender is basically a do everything. It's free software. You just do everything. So
yeah.
And you can also add,
Who mixed?
who mixed that? Who mixed what?
Who mixed your vocals?
I did.
Your voice changer.
I used the voice changer.
You did?
Clownfish. You probably couldn't understand what either of the characters was saying.
Look what just came in the mail. Hold on. Oh yeah. Fucking the Venom Omnibus.
That's how Donny
Oh,
Cates.
yeah.
Donny Cates Venom. Okay.
Yeah.
I never raised one yet. I don't really read modern Marvel comics like that. So.
I know this was the only one I've been waiting on to get, and I finally got it because he did so much. He added so much more to the Venom lore, man. So
To
I
the
had to get it.
symbiotes and stuff.
Yeah. And yeah, then the only other one I was looking at earlier on your boy Zach video from 6 years ago, the fucking the Jack Kirby omnibus when he was at DC, everything he did over there for Fourth World. But you want to watch You wanna stay for this last clip I got going? It's
well,
it's
well,
Kamala.
wait.
Kamala has a slippery past with Diddy on the prime time 99.
Okay, I know Diddy's a serial rapist. Look, I know that, but at the same time, like, what the hell? Here's the thing: the fact is, this stuff is happening when one of the story ideas I have for one of my superheroes that fights rappers who are all secretly evil. It's just kind of weird. I already knew that. I already knew that was the case.
Man, you got a degenerate hero for everything. A pharmacy guy, a guy that
No, he's not.
fights
No,
evil rappers.
no, not a pharmacy guy. No, not a pharmacy guy. One of my heroes is a former is a former drug dealer who fights former drug dealer becomes a good guy. Is an Asian guy who develops chemical based weapons and must get stuff and fights rap.
Oh. So he's basically taking out all his competition dealers with mustard gas so he could have all the drug market.
No, he stopped being. He said he regret his actions. Quite the opposite. He regret his actions and he decided to become a good guy. Sound like a Tony Stark scenario.
No, so he's like the Tony Stark of the crack dealers.
Well, he like used to be what weapons manufacturer, then became a good guy. He used to be a drug dealer, then became no, I'm gonna be a good guy now.
Yeah, he probably invented like drug testing strips and stuff, you know. It's like, well, if I can't win the fake war on drugs, then at least I can give them adrenaline shots at the local gas station, you know what I'm saying, gang? But how do you're in a black household, Fizz Chozo. Do you guys go through a lot of baby oil?
No.
Cocoa butter?
Again, no. Why? Give the hell.
Oh
That's it.
man, you don't use any of that? You gotta be ashy as fuck. All right, I'm flip. Oh, you're not ashy. Defend your honor.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you use? Vaseline?
I use I only use cream when my skin is bumpy, and that's it.
Oh, so you don't
That's it.
lotion up year round?
No, the only one
You
skin
are
is bumpy.
ashy. You are ashy confirmed. All right, let's watch this. Kamala has a slippery past with Diddy.
So Kamala Harris, who is it true that she supposedly had a sexual tryst with Puff Daddy? Is that what they're saying online?
Let's just say that. Yeah, she's never denied it.
Allegedly.
She has never denied that. She's never denied that she's had sex with Puff Daddy.
Allegedly.
And he has freak off parties where they said that he had more oil than a Saudi Arabian billionaire.
All that baby oil.
Thousands of bottles.
Dude, yeah, they raided him,
I
Fizz.
know.
Did you
Talk
see
about
that?
fracking. He
1,000
wasn't just
bottles of
fracking,
baby
he was
oil.
fucking with it. But
yeah, I heard
Uh-huh.
you did that.
Maybe they were using
Yeah, I
it
heard
like a
you
slip
did.
and slide or something.
I know. Why would you need that much oil? Because
a lot of oil.
can you imagine the nice furniture that he had and the oil just leaving residue over it? And like, I don't know, if you ever sat on a cloth chair and your butt is moist, it leaves a butt indention on the chair.
Yeah, when you're lifting weights.
It is disgusting. You can see it on weight benches all the time. People are all sweaty from the weight bench. They get up and you'll see an indention of their butt. So I can only imagine the butt indentions on the baby oil. And
Usually all over the house, there's just butt indentions.
they were doing anal style sex, which is.
What about you, Fizz? Do
Summoning
you ever
demons.
leave anal indentions when you're sitting? Leave some butt sweat.
No.
Do you have any characters that go around leaving butt sweat marks everywhere?
No. Again,
Oh, that's a verse. Yes, I got you beat on that one. You don't got a character for butt sweat now, do you?
Of course not. Of course not. Yeah, of course not. Why would I think of that? Look at this. No. By the way, the Ramon Crumb is actually connected to my comic universe. Don't know. I actually is set in your same universe. Like the alien races they
okay.
mentioned is the same that's going to appear in my comic.
Wait, so Romeo or
Romo.
Krim and Romo are part of the same universe as Booty Man.
No, but there's no character. There's no character called Booty Man.
Well, what was your character? Fruity Man.
For Fruity Man, yeah, that's
Yeah, Fruity. Oh yeah, Fruity Man. So
but
Fruity Man, Romo, and Krim are gonna meet.
No, because Fruity Man is such a minor character. He's just a minor Doomfist villain.
No, well, who's your main character?
Goofanoid and Doomfist are pretty much the main characters.
Oh yeah, Goofanoid. I forgot the slapstick clown guy. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Wait, who was the other one besides Goofanoid? Goofanoid and who?
Doomfist.
Oh yeah, what's Doomfist's story about? Or what's his deal? What are his powers?
So some guy try to be a police officer. Dies not long after he starts the job, and then comes back and then she gets brought back to life by a mad scientist using some a synthetic super arm. It's like a synthetic super arm and some alien energy from another dimension. And then he has to fight. And then he has to
You
fight
stole my whole shit. Hold on. You stole my whole manslaughter shit. What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Some guy's trying to be a cop. He dies, gets brought back to life with a synthetic arm and aliens from another dimension. You want to get fucked up, Fizz? Is that what you're doing?
Alien energy from another dimension, and then he fights this then he fights this organization of mad scientists called Gusto. Because the scientists were brought back to life, he's part of Gusto. He has to fight them. And this globe spanning organization and his mysterious
hate
founder.
it.
So.
I hate it. You stole my whole shit.
He lives in Atlanta.
Summoning demons, Hillary Clinton. That's what she did to summon them. But
Do you believe in that, Fizz? Do you believe that anal
There's
sex is the
button
portal
dancing. They were
to
doing anal style
bring in
sex, which
demons?
is
Probably.
butt.
I mean,
So
I'm
I can
probably. I
imagine
mean,
the
Saul
butt
McMore
indentions on the
happened
baby
for a
oil.
reason.
And
Probably all over the house. There's just butt indentions.
they were doing anal style sex, which is
Summoning demons.
that is summoning demons. Hillary Clinton. That's what she did to summon them. But yeah, so you can just imagine they had a baby oil. They say, from what I've read, my research is that the smell of feces was so strong. That's
Oh
why
my
they had,
goodness.
No, that's why they had to use the baby oil, and that at some point it
Ew.
got so mixed together that they couldn't tell if it was just cocoa butter or oil. It just all became kind of one thing.
That is disgusting.
It is pretty bad. But then after the 4 or 5 day sex parties, they would have an IV person come and give them fluids intravenously and help them recover from their hangovers.
Yeah, I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if this
quite
E3D
a
will
bit
look
of
around.
research you gotta do
You
there.
think it deserves to go to jail?
As far
Yes,
as, so.
absolutely.
You know he's supposed to.
What did you say about Diddy Party?
I won't be surprised if there's E3D looking around his parties. If what he's saying is true, that's really the case.
Yeah, but it's crazy. There's so much rumors going around apparently that he like used to fuck Justin Bieber, Aaron Carter.
Yeah, when he was a little kid, which is messed
and
up.
they're linking him to everybody that started speaking out against it. What he did to them, like Jamie Foxx, how he almost died in the hospital because he started speaking out about the Diddy parties. Aaron Carter was about to spill the beans to Kanye. All this crazy shit they're linking him to. So I don't know. We're gonna
Yeah,
see. But the most crazy thing is that 10 CEOs have stepped down from their record labels and left all their kids in charge. Like now their kids are the heads of the labels. So something is up. Either they know, either they know,
for whatever the hell they did.
yeah, either they know that they're going down with Diddy, or because how the fuck else do you explain 10 CEOs stepping down on the same day? It's fucked and weird, bruh.
Yeah,
They did some weird stuff with Justin Bieber too.
Yep, he should go to jail.
Well, he's not.
Straight to jail.
he is going straight to jail because he's not getting a bond. As a matter of fact, he's tried to contact us. And
Oh, yeah,
we
'cause
recorded a little
Alex's
conversation
dad
my dad did. We'll have
is
to
a
play that on the show
bondsman.
tomorrow. But yeah, he called my dad to try to get out of jail, and even my dad can't get him out.
Damn.
Big deal.
They want him gone, bruh.
Yeah, who doesn't want him gone? Again, the stuff he did is worse than any other celebrity so far, except for probably Epstein.
Yeah, that was very true. Well, they're saying he's like the Epstein of like the rap community and whatnot.
Yeah, it's like what the hell? We didn't know. Who guessed that there was a booty warrior in the rap industry? Like what the hell?
You ever heard of a guy named Mersh?
No.
Okay, well now I'm putting you on game on one of the internet personalities out there, like in our surrounding spheres of like LawTube and internet locale land. This is a guy named Mersh. He's I guess you'd say famous for his beef with Medicare.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm fairly emo.
His beef with Medicare. Mr. Medicare.
Don't know what that is.
Yeah, you got a lot of catching up to do. There's plenty of entertainment out there for you in this internet
than being
sphere.
honest about
You just gotta go
Spectrum's
find it.
shortcomings. And I'm like,
This is
no, there's
Mersh
an outage in my area.
bitching an
And
hour
this guy's
ago
like,
about
nah, man,
Spectrum
your
internet
working
outage.
great.
My
So what
internet is
happened
fucked up
was
too
I
for
ended up getting,
Spectrum.
like,
And you
kinda
know what?
low-key. I got
Oh,
gaslit.
dude, this brings up a good thing. I forgot all about this. I called finally and was bitching out Spectrum about my internet. It's like, dude, I can't even stream. It's like something's fucked up. And you know what they told me? That I just my router is outdated. So I need to come to them and purchase a new router because it's not able to handle the 5G internet that I'm getting. I'm just like, what? So not only are you like, I'm paying you all this money, so you're basically saying that my internet isn't fucked up because of you guys. It's because I need a new router. But then here's Mersh an hour ago also reporting on problems with Spectrum. So now I'm starting to wonder, like, is this something they're doing to like force people into buying their new routers? Some fucking kind of scam going on, man.
Better at Spectrum than being honest about Spectrum's shortcomings. And I'm like, no, there's an outage in my area. And this guy's like, nah, man, your internet's working great. So what happened was I ended up getting like kind of low key. I got gaslit by a guy. I don't know, like the customer service, it probably forwards. Like a lot of you guys probably get the calls forwarded to like a home phone and everybody's like, you know, kind of working from home post COVID. I got gaslit basically for a good minute by a black guy that pretty much had a smoke alarm chirping in the background the whole time. And I was like, no, my internet's working great. And he kept telling me it wasn't. No, it's great. No, I was telling him it was the worst. And then all of a sudden, a few hours later, Down Detector stops reporting Spectrum outages. And then, oh my God, yo, check it out. My internet's back. It's wild. That's wild to me. So I need to cancel, because I guess you had a tech coming to my house. Even though I insisted, please don't send a tech. It's just Spectrum. You guys are terrible at your jobs. And I just want my internet back. And he's like, nah, we got to get a tech out there. And I'm like, nah, Spectrum's going to eventually, relent and admit that I didn't have internet. So could I cancel the tech coming to my house? And also I don't know, can I get a credit for all the time wasted on the guy with the chirping smoke detector? Because that was driving, the smoke detector was driving me nuts, frankly.
Gotcha, brother. Yeah, let me get us over with the tech repair so they can cancel that appointment, but they can credit for that as well.
Yeah, I need a credit because the chirping and the chirping and the chirping and the chirping, at least.
I'm trying to go now. I gotta eat and stuff. So.
All right, Fez. Take care, man. Keep working on your animation, and yeah, we'll catch up soon.
And then the worst part was,
sorry about that.
I get it, man. Thank you, man. You're awesome.
he live stream his fucking call with Spectrum?
It's done.
My sleep all night. So I'd like to at least get some rest, get up in the afternoon, and then, you know, this guy's going to be knocking at 11 a.m. There's nothing to fix, right? You know, I already have a battery in my smoke detector. We don't have time for that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah, I got you, brother.
I hear you, man. Yeah.
Hey, check it out. It's been canceled. I've got that $10 credit on there. Give it about 48 hours. I got you covered, brother.
Thank you so much, Spectrum. You guys are the best internet service provider ever.
I appreciate you, brother. You take care. Have a good night.
Thank you. Take care. All right, look, you pieces of shit. I went through hell tonight. All right, I'm fucking going broke. The whole show got interrupted. Like, everything's getting ruined. You know, everyone's gonna see this way after the fact. Like, none of this matters anymore. But I came back. Let me tell you something. Nobody will ever pull a fucking... Nobody will ever turn an L like tonight, like what happened tonight, and turn it into a dub like I just did. And there's 29 of you watching because nobody knows I'm around anymore. Everyone gave up on me. I'm going to at least try to read some of the super chats that I missed earlier. Could I do that? True Wolf 9 bought 2 coffees earlier. Aaron needs to settle down. Mersh was a self-destructive asshole before it was cool. Chris from Rumble is a star fucker. He's like the rich only child guy who pays to backstage to watch the lead singer fuck roofies because he's a fan of the process. I can't imagine why donations are down. You're so nice to your audience.
Right, I got like 10 or 20 minutes left. And I got to wrap this shit up.
We're going to read some of these. Oh my God. Bro, 34 people. You guys missed out. Oh my God. 287 showing on studio side. It says very few. So maybe I'm getting the non-botted version on the studio side. On studio side, there's like 35 of you watching. Swear to you, dude, it was literally chirp. Every time he was talking to me, and I'm like, okay, this is not helping.
There's nothing in
Blaze it. Blaze it, bruh.
I was fucking like, you motherfucker. And he literally had a chirping smoke detector. And by the way, I'll fucking hire an attorney and subpoena these. Your calls may be monitored. I'll fucking, you pull that call. There were chirps the whole time, and I was laughing. So we needed to do that. That needed to happen tonight. And I recorded it, and I saved it, and that is now for posterity. And you all heard that racist gay guy that works for Spectrum who clearly was enjoying me pushing that meme. Did you? By the way, oh fuck. It sucks because I was fighting with, I literally got my internet back so fast, I set up a stream and called Spectrum. I should have done like a let's fill in the, go back to the beginning of the stream. That was amazing. We have.
It develops into what I call a bullet ricochet, where you just throw it and you continually increase your speed and continue to increase your hand quickness. It develops into what I call a bullet ricochet, where you just throw it and you continually increase your speed and continue to increase your hand quickness.
You realize the speed that thing is going? Hold it, Pete.
Yeah, Spectrum has ruined my life too. My streaming. Yeah, we really gotta go get a new modem. Just so we can have normal streams.
Pushing that meme. Did you? By the way, oh fuck. It sucks because I was fighting with. I literally got my internet back so fast. I set up a stream and called Spectrum. I should have done.
All right, We're gonna end this shit on some Rippa.
Rather, you will see a lot of
Derek.
stuff, man. So thanks to you all. We also
Derek
have
July.
Flash in the chat.
Oh,
Shout
Yellow
out, what's
Flash,
up, what's
Yellow
up? You know, we have
Flush.
the Mighty
What's
Golden
up, what's
Patriot
up,
on the
Yellow
way
Flush?
soon enough. Getting
Scooter
things
gang.
cooking. Really excited
Golden Patriot scooters.
for my butt, man. He's
For my butt.
he's been killing it.
What?
He's been killing it. You got Barrett Extra at 19 months on business. What's the long-term plan for Ripper Sin? Well, I will grow Ripper Sin as much as the audience will allow for it. There are people that have stated internally. I'm not talking about just the audience there, but internally, with be it our lawyers and like they really believe in this Ripper Sin thing and that it's going to be potentially bigger than what the actual Ripperverse is long term. And we'll see if that happens. But long term, it's just primarily going to be determined by what the audience and the reaction that we get. Now, we want to be bringing in projects that we believe in and what works and what we think we can send over the finish line as far as some of the long-term goals of the aspiring creators, right? And yeah, it's, I guess, long-term, but though it's going to form kind of into this, we're starting out with the first two projects where it's all encompassing. So we have Jay's Agamatic Chronicles Green, as well as our man's Flash and Mighty Golden Patriots, some other conversations that we're having about some other publishing things that we want to do as well. But they're getting like the full shebang, so you get to see it in action. That said, we offer all of our services independently. So whether it be consulting with regards to, hey, you want to do your own stuff, run your own campaigns and everything, and you just have some questions and like need some direction there, we got you there. But also general fulfillment, and the fulfillment side of things are not just limited to books or anything for that matter. Like, we'll fulfill it. We have the capacity to fulfill like any item that we can handle. So it doesn't matter if someone's like, I'm selling coffee mugs or whatever, I just want y'all to fulfill it. We can do that. So it's like what that looks like is going to be really kind of interesting long term, because if we're firing on all cylinders, you'll have like the different wings of like, while Ripper Sin is our publishing wing, Ripper Sin in itself is going to start to have some sort of, it's almost going to act as this umbrella, right? And it's going to have other things under it where that are focusing on things that aren't just books, fulfillment services that we're going to be offering, general business consultation stuff, but also not just even with the book stuff, not just comics, novels and light novels and all sorts of things that we want to be able to do. So there's also going to be that aspect of the storefront that I think a lot of people aren't seeing right now, that could be massive as well, because we'll be hosting some of the stuff on our own servers. We'll be handling the point of sales for those that want us to do that. So there's a lot of merchandise opportunities there as well. Az and I have talked about ripping a silverback and moving, like having our officialized merch, and that officialized merch would exist on Ripper Sin. So you'd be able to go to rippersin.com
merch and
check us out and get all the related merchandise that will of course be fulfilling, but it's separate from the Ripperverse, and you'll be able to just grab those. So Ripper Sin has a lot of things going forward, and it's funny how things work. It's one thing that I've learned, #Bitness. Everybody type Bitness in the chat. One thing I've learned with Bitness over the years is you never know, man. These opportunities come by you. You have an idea that pops up in your head that may have not been a part of your plan, because I didn't start the Ripperverse with the intention that it was going to even form into like this thing that you got, Ripper Sin, okay, that's going to be its own monster that could also be like, again, huge for us as far as the development on that. I didn't start the company with that in mind. That was never the anticipation there, but it happened. And you have to be, as a responsible business owner, you have to take that into consideration. You and you also have to be flexible enough to take advantage of those opportunities. And a lot of it has to do with the audience, obviously, and the demand. Very much
The audience.
analytical of
There you
the
go.
actual market, not like who I think will buy some shit, more or less, or like trying to sell to an audience that doesn't exist. I look at the world for what it actually is, and the demand was there to start this. There was always people that would ask us, when are you going to ever publish other people's stuff? You know, we see that definitely in the independent circuit, that a lot of people over their heads, they can take advantage of your infrastructure, yada yada. And it was like I'd always like be like, we'll think about it and stuff, until it got to a point where it's like, nah, man, we have to really consider this, because we analyze, and that was the biggest thing. It was like, you don't want to bite off more than you can chew as well. So what we did was make sure that we had the capacity to be able to do that. We have warehouses, we have everything else going for us. So it's like, okay, yeah, we can make this happen. We can make this pop off. And here we are. And we do believe this is going to be massive for us. It'll start to look like the first couple of projects won't like really look like represent as far as the vision that we may have for medium to long term, because we're starting off with one creator in Jay's Agamatic Chronicles. Green, I think once we have a several creators that are under our belt, several projects operating at the same time, and everything figured out there, it's gonna look intriguing. And look, who knows, man? If it does become bigger than the actual Rippaverse as far as this universe is concerned, it's still Rippaverse Publishing that's handling that. So no love lost over here, but it will be interesting to see how big that gets, because a lot of it's centered around our models. We're not the
So weird how everything's being coded that he just said. I don't know if he's already looking for an out, or if he's just cracks in his self-confidence on how far he thinks the Rippaverse can go. I don't see how he would still be self-doubting himself at this point. If Horseman is that successful and they got other plans with other secret plans with Chuck Dixon to expand the universe. So why are you doubting? Are you doubting the longevity of the Rippaverse? It's questionable.
interesting to see how big that gets, because a lot of it's centered around our models. We're not the first. The actual really look like represent as far as the vision that we may have for medium to long term, because we're starting off with one creator in Jay's Agamatic Chronicles. Green, I think once we have a several creators that are under our belt, several projects operating at the same time, and everything figured out there, it's gonna look intriguing. And look, who knows, man? If it does become bigger than the actual Rippaverse as far as this universe is concerned, it's still Rippaverse Publishing that's handling that. So no love lost over here.
Huh. You see, it's like it seems like he's like begrudgingly doing this. Like I don't know if it's a normal thing to be fearful of. Like why does it matter? You could still exist with your audience and your fan base, but it seems to me like he's fearful of somebody beating him already. He doesn't want somebody to sell more than he does or more than he has. He doesn't want anybody to achieve that kind of success, because look what he just said. It's like, even if something that I fulfill with Ripascend is bigger than the Rippaverse, then so what? No, I'm still getting my money. It's still through Rippaverse Publishing. It's like so fucking condescending. But he's worried, man. Somebody out there's got him worried. We need a win, guys. We've been getting our asses kicked by the SJWs and the woke taking over everything. Been getting our asses kicked by manga. We've been getting our asses kicked by YouTube grifters. We need a fucking win. Help me get a fucking win. Help me get a win. We need it bad.
And look, who knows, man? If it does become bigger than the actual Rippaverse as far as this universe is concerned, it's still Rippaverse Publishing that's handling that. So No love lost over here, but it will be interesting to see how big that gets, because a lot of it's centered around our models. We're not the first publisher by any means. We're surely not the first fulfillment service, but we are trying to do something that's a little more unique. And in the volume that we have, actually focusing our efforts on selling directly to customer as opposed to going through like the traditional big channels. That is not to say that there won't be opportunities there that we would take advantage of, but I see that the big attraction with Ripperson is for sure going to be that our model it does end up having more. Even if you sell less per se, you make more money as a creator by selling directly to customer, because you've taken out all these middle folk. But obviously we sell to comic book shops. That's still going to be on the table. That said, I do think our model is built around selling directly to you guys there. So it's going to be interesting to see what this thing turns into. I'm very excited for it. I'm taking it very seriously. Just as I work hard on the Rippaverse, and this is part of it in some case, as far as the overall infrastructure. So this isn't something that's like, hey, I'm just doing it. It's kind of on the side thing. No, it's something that we prepared for, and we're gonna take this very seriously, especially with dealing with some of these creators who I know personally, such as my man's Yellow Flash, as well as Jay. Shout out, as well as Jay, and that's like I, just for their own sake, want to make sure that we're doing the best that we possibly can to send these projects again over the finish line, and make sure that things are done the proper way where everybody wins. And that's really the biggest thing. And I wanted to make sure
My
our model was
man's
built
Yellow
on that. I didn't want to make
Flash.
our bitness model be centered around a bitness model centered around like, okay, hey, we're gonna make our money regardless. I wanted to, it's set up in a way that if these creators that are, at least we're publishing, the ones that we're publishing, right? Can't speak to fulfillment and stuff. But the ones that we're publishing, where we're handling everything, like, we don't make money unless they make money. And to me, that's how it should be. Everybody has, I'm a capitalist at this.
So those are the people that he's gonna publish. But the rest of the people that are just gonna try to use Ripperson as fulfillment, doesn't matter if you don't make a profit. He's still gotta get paid. So
End of the day, so everybody has incentive. I understand human action, I understand economics, and everybody needs that incentive right there, and that's our incentive. Like, if the project itself doesn't make money, meaning the creators aren't making money, then we don't make money. I think that's how it should be. So big shout out to my man's Yellow Flash, Jay, all the inquiries that we're still going through. I appreciate y'all as well, man.
all right, guys, let's see. I've been going for 3 hours and 30 minutes. I'm gonna wrap this shit up, B. Thanks for tuning in, whether you caught it live or on the playback. God damn, I'm getting a lot of pain in my neck. But all right, guys, it's been fun. It's been a nice little daily stream on ice episode shit, what episode is this? I think it's episode 15. Episode 15 of On Ice. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Till then, Glacier, CEO of Glacier Mountain Comics, your host and the most froze. Trusted member. No, one of those. Glacier out. Catch me at CCon this Sunday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. in Seabright, New Jersey. I'll be right next to the Manasquan Batman guy. So if you go take a picture with Manasquan, stop by and say hello to your boy Glacier. Yeah, buddy.
what time, but you know what I'm saying? Like, seen him up all night. So, I mean, I would imagine he didn't get a lot of sleep. But yeah, yeah, like so like how I navigate this as a, gay empath is I only come on as a black man. Let me take my black pill real quick. All right. Don't say as a black man. You gotta be hard. You feel me? Walking down these streets, bro, in the country. What's up with it? Now, but yeah, I pick and choose when I come on, like how you had mentioned earlier. And I do my streams when I want, bring on who I want. I don't, it's not an open thing.
Oh my God, this guy's his own man.
But yeah, so yeah, if that's definitely he's gonna have to if he is taking emotional break, you're eventually gonna have to be able to somehow block that out. You know what I mean? Or not